Single by choices, very lonely, not focused, dating market broken. Truth be spoken, marriage, divorce, single moms coping, high value mindset, yeah we chosen. Yeah. Look, broke men talking like they kings now. Social media selling fake crowns. Everybody want love but don't build. Everybody want peace but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad's missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choice, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce courts breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, something we don't refuse. We don't hate, nah, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the Godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big mad. Truth over lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin next, Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. Truth in the mic, data market, wow, we shed the light. SBC Nation, real talk only. Gavin next, Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices, single by choices, single by choices. Yeah. This ain't just a channel. It's a reality check. From broken homes to broken hearts. Welcome to Single by Choice.
Welcome to the life where the love don't last. Where the good girls gone and the past come fast. Where the rings turn cold and the vows don't stick. Now you single by choices, or you single real quick. Welcome to the truth, yeah we call it how it is.
Broken homes, broken love, now it's hurting all the kids.
If you feel this pain, then you know what it do.
Welcome to Single by Choices, yeah we talking to you. Gavin next, yeah I'm speaking for the real ones. Single mothers out of grinding with a deal done. Baby daddy missing, now she carry all the weight. Trying to play both roles, now she stressed, now she late. Dating market wild, got illusions in the air. Everybody want love, but don't nobody care. Got the IG standards, but the real life weak. Now they 35 plus, still searching every week.
Mr. Walker, let's break it down proper. Marriage looking shaky, divorce getting hotter. Men out here lost, no guidance, no code. Women fed lies, now they stuck on that road. Deadbeat energy, yeah we call it out loud. Ain't no building the future when you chasing the crowd. We just speak truth, yeah it might sting a bit, but somebody gotta say it, we ain't ducking this. Welcome to the life where the love don't last.
Where the, yeah.
Where the good girls gone and the past come fast.
Where the,
where the rings turn cold and the vows don't stick.
yeah.
Now you single by choice, or you single real quick.
Nug-Nug, chillin', no plan, no drive. Bonquisha fed up like you wasting my time. Arguments loud, neighbors here to fight. Love turned toxic, now it's wrong, not right. She want a man, he still act like a boy. He want respect, but don't bring no employee. Now they both stuck in a cycle that's real. It's that everyday life that nobody conceal.
R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, voice of accountability, saying things they hated, but it was reality. Standards high, but the work ain't shown. Now we all gotta deal with the seeds we've sown.
Hit the like button, run it up, don't stop. Subscribe to the channel, take it straight to the top. Cash app support, yeah, we building this show. Super chats lit, let the real ones glow. SBC Nation, yeah, we locked in tight. Caught before the horse, yeah, we do this right. It's more than content, it's culture, it's truth. Single, bye. Choices. Screwed up. 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 H-Town vibes. Screwed up. Screwed up. Single by choice. H-Town vibes. Single by choice. A single by force. Love got lost, now we paying the cost. Welcome to the real, no cap, no gloss. Yeah, it's Gavin, Mr. Walker in the building, let's talk facts. Single women scrolling, but they lonely at night. Baby mama drama, got the kids in the fight. Big beat, dad's ducking, ain't raising AC. Broken homes everywhere, now the cycle just repeats. Marriage look risky, divorce on the rise. Modern day love full of games and lies. Everybody want love, but don't play their role. Now we got a whole generation lost with no goals. Single by choice, a single by force. Your truth over feelings, yeah, we bringing it raw. Welcome to the show where we breaking the law. Nug-Nug on the couch playing 2K all day. Bonquisha fed up like, boy, you gotta find a way. Bills stacking up, love turning cold. She out in the streets, now the story get bold. Now they both lost, trying to figure it out. Toxic love cycles, yeah, where we calling it out. This that real talk, not the fairy tale dream. This that wake up call for the whole damn scene. R.I.P. Kevin Sound what they ain't wanna hear, but it was real. With accountability, where that we just tryna build, not tear down the path. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Don't front, cash out. Support the show. Super chat, let it flow. SBC Nation, we see y'all. Call it for the horse. Stand tall. H-Town vibes. Single by choice. Consequences. Welcome to the truth.
Let's do it all day long. I want to see that. Because we about to go out there and do what they want. Then give me my theme music. Give me my theme music.
Rattle.
We told you we coming. We told you we come. You thought we was joking. And guess what? We keep receipts. God bless you, America. Ooh, God is good. It's time!
Let's get it on.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Live, Single by Choices, brought to you by
Before the horse production.
We live. Welcome to
Before the horse production.
It's Sunday night. How you feeling, Mr. Walker?
Yes, sir. I am feeling freaking tastic per usual. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Nug-Nugs and Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse, Single by Choices, in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbits Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine Single by Choices Sunday?
In the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
Welcome in, SBC Nation. We are back in the house. Watch your mouth. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as you come in.
There you go. Whether y'all can follow those two very simple instructions or not, come on, this fine April 19th, 2026. Gavin X and I are very much still in the mix, reporting live to you jive chickens from this wonky, ever-changing, dating, mating, and hating market. Welcome.
All that.
yeah. Boom, shakalaka.
So we back in the house, fresh off of last night's show. If y'all missed the Regal Rumble, we were talking about fixing the culture, divided community. You know, we're gonna have a little bit more probably later in the show on kind of on the topic, and it's getting crazy out here.
In regards to dating and mating, it's more like just a whole lot of hating. We in a red alert as far as our community, as far as us not getting along. Red alert, this is not a drill. Shout out to all the infield journalists out there. Shout out to the brother Divine Photos. Hey, we just reporting what's happening.
That part. Also, rest in peace to all them kids down in Louisiana got deleted today. You know, down in Shreveport. Yeah, something like, I don't know, they calling it a domestic dispute. We'll see. We'll look more into it. Maybe truth over lies, but yeah, they say something like 10 kids were wounded, 8 of them fatally. So
Holy cow. Yeah, I did not catch that. Sweet Jesus. Yeah. May they rest in peace. Extremely unfortunate. So this is the motivation behind why we do what we do, spreading awareness. So we don't know how dark things can get. This is just a tidbit. Uncalled for, unimaginable. 8 kids.
yeah, I believe melanated babies down in Shreveport, Louisiana. Yeah, like I said, they calling it domestic. You know, the guy, I believe it was a guy who did it. He tried to run from the scene. He ended up breaking into another car, you know, GTA style, and took the police on a high-speed chase, and they ended up deleting him.
Oh, it's outrageous. May the babies rest in peace. The wicked ripple effects of this unnecessary violence. Help it.
So yeah, it's very unfortunate. But we're gonna try to keep the show going tonight in spirit of them babies. Rest in peace.
For sure.
Like you said, that's always been our message: saving the youth.
Yes. Like y'all, some of you don't know. You know, I used to joke about it, but our first video ever on YouTube was titled something along the lines of, how to save our community. A lot of motivation. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Was a lot too many babies being deleted in our community. And how do we happen? How do we get to such a dark place? Bonquisha, Nug-Nug, F them babies. Well, they're effed. It worked. They're effed.
Here we go. So we definitely gonna whip something up for Truth Over Lies. Like you said, ages 1 through 14, absolute nightmare. So make sure you are subscribed to all platforms because we cover all this stuff one way or another on one of our channels. You got to be tapped in, even on the Patreon for sure.
There you go. Come on, ride with the cause, be a part of the solution. Make sure you all are subscribed to all 3 channels and join that Patreon, my baby.
And shout out to Frederick Howard, come through gifting the membership.
Always coming through, always supporting. Appreciate you, brother Frederick.
And shout out to Mr. Incredible, been a member 8 months, says, what up, Jive Ninjas and SBC, here for the madness.
Madness, we have an abundance. Appreciate you.
And he also come through gifting 10 channel memberships.
Big support per usual. Appreciate you, Mr. Incredible.
Man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Make sure y'all thank that brother if you got one of them memberships.
That part.
And shout out to brother James Burton. He come through, been a member 20 months, says salute, fellas.
Salute, brother James.
I ain't got no time to play. I'm just gonna make that goddamn money and keep it moving. You hear me? Just stack, just stack, just stack, just stack and stack and stack. You hear me?
And brother James come back with a 50 ball, says support my interests.
And per usual, good brother. Shout out to the brother James Burton, one of tonight's sponsors.
Money, 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 money.
And he also gifted 5 channel memberships.
Too dope. Appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to brother James.
There we go. Big shout out to brother Mr. Incredible, James Burton, and brother Frederick for that support. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And shout out to the brother Blaine with the 5 ball. There's SBC and Chill Sundays with my lady Liz. Too dope. Harlem is up. Houston is up. Knicks in 5.
Shout out to brother Blaine. Enjoy your victories, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate that.
Money, 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 money.
And shout out to brother Ryan following through with 5 channel memberships as well.
Appreciate you, brother Ryan. Shout out to SBC Nation. Big support.
Straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight.
And Rachel says, FYI, the dad in Shreveport deleted his 8 kids today. Man, he's so black man and melanated man and a white man do the same thing. Yeah, this is crazy, man.
A dash. Jesus.
Like I said, we definitely gonna get the story, let it unfold, and yeah, man. Hopefully, we can talk about it maybe a little bit, enough for YouTube.
There you go. Appreciate your sister, Rachel. Good to see you. Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy on my heart, man. Goodness gracious. You know, my folks from Shreveport. Not that matters because it could be someone related, but you know how it feels when there is some degree of a connection. It's like, holy cow, just hate to see it. Just hate to see it anywhere, especially Louisiana. Louisiana got enough stuff going on.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. And brother Frederick Howard come back with 5 channel memberships.
Appreciate you, brother James. Brother Frederick say he's feeling left out a little bit.
Appreciate your brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Shout out to everybody coming through, supporting the show. Definitely with your memberships. Make sure y'all re-up after 30 days.
That part there. And show some backwood country boys some support.
So here we are. We're going to get the show started. All right. Tonight we talking about Single by Choices, Bonquisha, and Nug-Nug or FUBAR.
Of course, FUBAR
Not
by
the thumbnail,
Nate.
though, as y'all can see Maya. I'm sure some of y'all salivating. That's the best part of the show for y'all.
Good luck. Did she marry herself?
Yeah.
She only like herself. So good luck with that. You can salivate all you want. Them goodies ain't for nobody but herself. She say, can you eat your own kudakata?
That's wild. I forgot about that. But nonetheless, one can dream.
Dream on.
Nonetheless, we're going to start here tonight. We're going over to St. Louis. We're going to do some St. Louis balloon pop, just a couple little segments, thing worthy of talking about, as y'all can see.
Oh, y'all done effed up now. I've been waiting on this. Oh, it's some gold in these here hills. Folks done got way out of here. Listen here, I'm over now. Folks that got out of hand. Mr. X and I, we used to be knocking this balloon pop stuff out, the Kundra stuff, and knocking out the park. Yeah, this is like home. Come on, you big old sister. Give me that sass.
Man. And shout out to Rachel. She come back. She says the story of the deleted Detroit rapper last night. The mom was on TV giving an interview. What happened to her dad? See, Ninja dad don't want to be involved at all.
We're going to check it out, Sister Rachel.
Well, yeah, like I said, definitely a segment. So I wouldn't say all black dads are, y'all know about Nug-Nug. So you're probably speaking about that bottom 15%.
There you go. Yeah, let's get it straight now. Throwing shade, Sister Rachel, huh? You got smoke.
So there we go. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Here we go.
What question would you like to ask?
Don't do too
How
much.
many kids do you have?
I got 3 kids, 3 baby mamas.
Okay.
You have another question for him?
No.
How many kids you got? You got kids?
2.
2? That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. What's your sign?
Pisces.
When your birthday?
March the 14th. Okay.
All right, today though.
Happy birthday.
The question?
No.
No other question?
No.
All right. I'm gonna bring him on out the lineup.
Well, hold on. Why this ninja looking like half fish, half dog? I don't know what kind of creature this is. I mean, this ninja is straight. What is that?
That's I don't know. It ain't shout to KS. It ain't presenting the world or the dating market with your best self. Come on, man. Look, what kind of what?
I can't even get started on her. Goodness. I mean,
what understanding did they establish? He said, I got 3, my baby mom, 3 kids. He said, how many you got? She said, I got 2. All right, that's cool. What? What did y'all establish? What understanding is now had? Y'all hunt raw. There you go. That's what they just said. Oh, you hunt raw? Me too. Let's see what we can do.
What's your sign?
Pisces.
When your birthday? All right, today though.
Happy birthday.
The question?
No.
No other question?
No.
All right. I'm gonna bring him on out the lineup.
I wanted to pop.
I was gonna ask you if it's a match or not.
No.
Okay. You may pop his balloon. Y'all popped it right on my leg. Like really put that on my leg.
This is the problem with the dating market. These two are equally yoked. All right, this brother ain't the tallest brother, but funny shaped. But look at you, Bonquisha. The problem is she still got some simp clapping her cheeks, giving her that empty gratification. And she looking at him. She said, I got better options clapping my cheeks. She running that through her mind. She's like, nah, I won't settle. But it ain't settling for real.
At all. Not in the freaking slightest. Big old sister. All the 350 out this mother sucker. And listen here, it's been a long time. Y'all got to get some degree of real fashion. I swear to goodness. Y'all will wear dark colored pants and shoes with light colored socks. Now y'all wearing light colored shoes and pants with dark colored socks. But we had rules back in the day. If you had a big gut as a dude, you should not put on no fitted t-shirt. The only thing that t-shirt is fitting is his gut. The only thing that's fitted. Come on, we got to do better. That's why He ain't the big man tax, but he the unshapely tax.
Listen, this is rough. This is giving love on the spectrum vibes, especially him. And then you got her. Look how big she is. She bigger than all the women, all the men. Like, this woman is colossal.
Threat deterrent. We can't sit here and keep complaining about what's going on. She's a threat deterrent. She's a protector, probably provider too. That ninja can jump on her back and ride off into the sunset. Hi ho, Silva.
All right, today though.
Oh, happy birthday.
The question?
No,
No other question?
no.
All right. I'm gonna bring them on out the lineup.
Oh,
Yep.
I wanted to pop.
I was gonna ask you if it's a match or not.
No.
Okay. You may pop his balloon. Ah, y'all popped it right on my leg. Like really put that on my leg. Why not?
Just the height and
You 5'7", right?
yeah.
Without the heels on.
Yeah.
I'm 5'7" too.
Let it go.
Take your heels off. Let me see.
Yeah, this dude up here looking like something off a Nickelodeon show. All right. I don't know exactly what, but like you said, let that thirst up out you. How she gonna say you too short? Let her have it. Let her have it. Listen, time will do its thing with her. We already know how she gonna end up. Brother,
Come on, man. I done told y'all.
yeah, the man
man.
still got hope. He still got a little bit of hope, but we know it's over for her.
For shiggity. And the hope could be with her. You got to play your hand right, fellas. I told y'all, remain cold, baby. Cold and stoic. She say you too short. Say, no problem. Let it be. Don't ever try to convince no woman to like you. Y'all want me to yell this evening. Don't ever try to convince a woman to like you. She either do or she don't. How you know, Mr. Walker? Nug-Nug get the cheeks and he ain't even got a roof over his head. She like that ninja. When she like you, all the rules and standards go out the window.
Man, so too short.
Yeah.
I'm 5'7" too. Take your heels off. Let me see.
He looked like one of my baby daddies, and that just wouldn't work.
Baby day. Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Why did you have your balloon unpop?
I wanted to hear her out. I mean, hear what she had to say. Where you was from? Where you from? You said you from New York.
Yeah.
Let it go. She done popped you.
Hell.
She gonna say you look like one of my baby daddies, which means she has multiple baby daddies, and you still up here trying to compete. Or is it just the thirst? She got them boobs out. Do y'all just be wanting to clap cheeks that bad? Is it really the thirst?
That's all I'm getting. My thirst detection is going off the daggone charts. I told you, you never gonna get a desired outcome. Even if you are a brother that women deem desirable, you are not gonna get a desired outcome leading with your thirst first. First, you must relinquish the thirst. That's gonna be a new shirt. You gotta relinquish it, whatever that takes. I don't know. Y'all better watch some rom-coms. Figure the heck out.
North.
Stay in New York.
No, I just worked there. Back and forth. I was just down there for 4 months. I only been back for 3 weeks.
And I would say this goes in, against the age-old question. You know, do some men like big women? Sure. And then just like him, y'all don't want him. There is an archetype of man. This is him in all his glory. And she looked at him and said, you too short. The man that actually probably would wipe her up.
This the type of ninja that say you gotta be 3'2". Damn, you gotta be 250 something to do something. That's him, huh? This is y'all mate. Shout out to Media Man. The jig is up. There is no man that can have his way wants a morbidly obese woman. Don't even want a big one. Some dudes may prefer a little extra wiggle with the jiggle, understood, but not nowhere remotely close to this bull-ish here. Never. Absolutely the freak not.
I don't know about no long distance.
Get back in the lineup.
Whoever with the lovely Monet with the beautiful smile, look good. That's a big 5 months. You know what that is, say. So what you looking for? What they looking for? What you looking for?
I want a boo, babes, just a special person.
Special or special? Because there's some special people in there. So what you said? So special? So you want some big guy? Because you didn't like the short people either.
He didn't have to be big. I think the one guy was nice, but he didn't know we could smoke weed together.
See, context, you guys.
I said cigarettes.
I know, but it's his birthday. He ain't here. He here, but he not here. Exactly. Just hit him up before outside the show. Don't tell nobody. I told you that. Tell him where to find you. So, yeah, tell him where to find you. We finna go hear that.
Okay. All right.
Never mind. She ain't listen. Come on, you don't listen.
Listen, she come up in here, squoze up in that damn dress, boobies out. All right, she done sprayed on everything in her damn perfume collection. They're like, what is that you got on? A little bit of everything. Who made that? It's a little bit of everything. Y'all don't get it. So it's intoxicating for Nug-Nug.
Intoxicate my foot. Listen here, I almost forgot to touch on it. She gonna say that little black Beavis and Butthead Nug-Nug look like one of her baby daddies. Another technical foul ejected from the game. This be that friend zone talk, wild talk. Brothers, please don't ever let no woman talk about, oh, you remind me of my baby dad. That's wicked. My little brother, my big brother, my cousin. None of that. I don't remind you of no freaking body. You gotta be cold. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. You can't afford to be tenderhearted in today's dating market. Gotta be cold as ice.
Man, so with that being said, we're gonna load up the boosters and send her to Glaze Galaxy.
Ooh, there you go, Evie. Get your big net out.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous.
I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime, and no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Man, shout out to the wild and wonky balloon pop segments, man. We used to be cooking up a storm. Wild interactions. I'm still fascinated by them, man. Shout out to all of these new folks coming into the dating and mating arena. It's getting pretty interesting. It's getting interesting to see people fall flat on their face, if you ask me.
And Mr. Dixon says he looks like that slow rapper A-Town. Man.
Yeah. What song? Oh, A-Town. That's my dude. What was this one song? I got to look it up. Shout out to Mr. Dixon.
Yo, wow. And shout out to Mr. Incredible. Well, we'll take her in Glaze Galaxy.
Shout out to Mr. Incredible. See, you ain't picky like Evie Ray. There you go, brother.
So there we go. All right. And here we are. We still over here in this balloon pop. We got one more little segment. Shout out to St. Louis.
What in the unholy Hades? This nigga got on a zip-up hoodie and a butt. Just go ahead. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Got these bellies. What's this about, fellas?
Too much beer, too much yeast in your gut, yeast and soy, guts, yeast gut. That's so nasty.
All right, so let's come on down here to the guys. What we're going to do is have them ask you a few questions, get a feel for them, okay? You have a question or two you would like to ask?
What's your goal for the next couple of years?
Well, I am studying to do my SIE to become a trader. So that's my goal for the next couple of years. That's what I'll be doing probably till I retire.
You got kids?
I do.
How many?
4.
4.
I have 4 kids, but 1 is an adult and 3 are in the house.
How old?
The oldest is 22. The youngest is 4.
How the relationship with the baby daddy is?
There is none. There isn't any.
The thirst. It's another thirsty ninja. She said she had 4 kids. Pop. First of all, look at her gut. All right, there is double standards now. All right, but come on now. He can probably find a fit woman, but nonetheless, yeah, you pop after 4 kids. Why y'all still be talking?
Come on with you, man. Oh, Miss X, why would you pop after 4 kids? Did you not see how she answered when he asked her how's her relationship with the baby daddy? or daddies. We don't know what the hell's going on, but we could assume. She said, there is none. See what I'm saying? That's hurt. That is hurt and pain that came out. It ain't worth trying to break down her walls so you can get to her tender heart and you can caress her back to freaking health. F that. Let her deal with the hurt with her faux baby daddies.
Man, and this woman is blowed out. Y'all must understand, these women be wearing a lot of shapewear. Even that dress she got on is fitting. They be twice as big as they look to the eye. Once they come up out them clothes, all right, that gut gonna spill over her cudicata, and then you got to fight with that to get some cudicata. The whole deal.
How, and sisters, like, how do you decide whether or not you pull your undergarments over the belly or you tuck them under the belly? We shaming y'all this evening. Yes, we are. How do you decide? Because look like she got hers tucked. She got hers, she let her belly hang freely. How do you decide?
I mean, we're good, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's not like anything that you have to be concerned about.
They still love out there. 4 years old can be still love.
Well, they always say under 5 relationships still alive, but no, that's not the case. That's not the case over here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You have a question or two you would like to ask?
4 kids.
I have 4.
The 22-year-old is a boy.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, girl.
I like your vibe and everything. I definitely
my
love
kids
how
are
you
my
speak.
world, so.
No, I get that. I'm the same way. I have 2 of my own. A 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. Special needs.
Okay.
It's not severe, but it demands a lot of attention from me.
Are people, here's my thing. Are y'all looking for love and trying to date, or are y'all just trying to hunch? I'm just getting hunch festivals everywhere. And then she said she got a 22-year-old daughter. The one dude was like, oh, it's over. You got a younger daughter that probably look much better than you, no kids. It's just too much going on.
Yes, and they try and get granular. This brother here, I guess he said he got 3. He got 1 special needs. He we match. His Y chromosome started to kick. He shoot, brother. This might be as good as it gets for you, especially with that thrift coat, sports jacket on. First, these ninjas come up here. Come on, shout to media, man. First, these brothers come up here with clothes too small. Now you done borrowed that from your big uncle. That's crazy. This is work release, Unc. But nevertheless, like you said, their questions lead to no understanding. They just looking each other up and down, getting a little vibe check. Can we hunch? We can hunch.
Yeah, like you said, that jacket is egregious. Given back in our tall T days, he looked like he got drafted in the NBA in 2001. This that 2001 NBA draft, drip, everything oversized.
He do look like a knockout strong safety. He knock you out, come across that Miller.
Absolutely. I definitely don't have a problem with you having to put your kids first.
Okay. Well, I'm over there in my balloon.
Okay. You have another question?
Okay. No, I think
We'll be back. Okay. So you decided to pop your balloon. Before we get to why you decided to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
I love kids. I do. I coach. I work at the schools, but I like my time sometimes. I know kids you gotta go to bed first. The kid gotta go to bed first, and I don't got time to wait all night. No offense.
I'm not offended.
I got a 12-year-old. He go in his room, go to your mama's house. I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm not offended at all.
But he's very, very attractive.
Thank you.
My type for sure.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. So is he your type? Why not?
Well, I was honestly gonna pop his balloon next. It's the belly for me. But, other than that.
Why not?
Well, I was honestly gonna pop his balloon next. It's the belly for me. But, other than that, you are an attractive man, but it's the belly.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay.
I like this though.
Hey, a lot of people do. I'm not knocking it.
All right. Thank you.
You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
So after all that pandering, she said, you ain't my type because of your belly. And it is what it is. You got to eat that. So you sit here, oh, you beautiful, you my type. And then they ask her, nah, I was about to pop his. I can't do that big old belly. Huh. He like, some women like it. She said, I'm sure they do, but I don't. We both can't have bellies.
Cold-blooded. See that? Sure they do, but I don't. Fellas, I keep telling y'all, hear me and hear me well. Even a sensible, less ratchet woman will forego all her standards and morals for a hunch session she is inclined to think is going to be satiating by a strange brother with a six-pack at LA Fitness. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Let that wild behavior work in your favor. To your best of your degree, become that guy. You see how they talk about you. You gut too big. Now you can't get no cheeks. That hurt. Don't act like it don't hurt. It hurt. God dang it. Shoot, I've been up there. I probably shed a tear.
And shout out to Rachel. Rachel says, why did she come out the house with a purple dress on? Egregious.
She can do what she want, huh? She said her gut is beautiful.
Money. And shout out to Mr. Incredible with the 10 ball. Says, cut it out. Big girls got that water. That FUBAR is just keeping it seasoned.
Yeah, Mr. Incredible, you owe one this evening. All right. I don't know. Put a one in the chat if y'all know that to be true. Try to see something.
So there we go. So for that, we'll send her up to Glaze Galaxy as well.
There you go, another one. Woo, it's getting heavy.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous.
I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Well, the votes were overwhelming. Now the name won for Big Girls Got That Walk. What big girls at, huh?
So there we go. And a lot of these women out here right now are messing up the dating market. This woman says transactional 304s make it so hard for men to just relax and date.
Perhaps.
All hoes are out here fucking it up for the regular women. Can y'all stop asking these men for money within the first 60 to 90 days for no reason? Like, men are all so on guard right now. Like, what do you need my money? What do you want? Because women, transactional whores. Will y'all slow down for a second? Y'all got these men scared to date. We don't want your money. If a woman is asking you for money in the first 60 to 90 days, she doesn't like you. There is nothing I need from a man in the first 60 to 90 days of meeting him.
Okay. Gentlemen, we got data. She says if a woman asks you for money within the first 2 or 3 months of dating, she don't like you. I would say take that as a rule of thumb moving forward. All right, pay attention.
Come on with you. We preaching this evening. I done told y'all, and I believe KS has said as well. A woman that likes you, they're women, they have a nurturing spirit. If that woman does not suggest or volunteer to buy or pay for something, you know, whatever y'all do, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's putting gas in your tank if you traveling to see her. Something. But salute to this sister. My mama said too, don't be spending no money on none of these women out here. Absolutely not.
In the first 60 to 90 days, she doesn't like you. There is nothing I need from a man in the first 60 to 90 days of meeting him. Not my hair, my nails, my car note, my rent, my mortgage. Who has been paying that shit? Sir, don't be the damn fool, please. But y'all women, y'all transactional whores are making it very hard for the regular women because y'all just out here just begging. So then when a woman just meet a man and she cool, he's so defensive and oh my God, what do you want? No, please don't try to take my money. Get grown. If a woman is asking you to pay up front, she doesn't like you. If a woman is asking you to spend all this unnecessary money, fly me here, buy me this, I want to go to the suites and I want to go to this game and I want to sit courtside. A bitch ain't been sitting courtside. She ain't starting now. Bitch ain't been on a private jet. She ain't getting on one now.
Well, not so fast. Rest in peace to Ashley Janae. Is how she was using that white man. Very transactional 304. All right. And she was on private planes going to different islands. And, so some of them can hit the lottery, but we see how it ends. Not so well.
What a wicked lottery to freaking win. Sisters, here's a little idea I got. Just came across my crack baby brain. Like, show this guy that you ain't into for his money. You go out for a date, or he plans a date. He say, hey, you know what? The chemistry is good. First date, y'all just walk through the park, ate ice cream, what the heck ever. Second day, he like, you know what? We going to whatever y'all like. Roof Chris, whatever. And as the woman say, you know what? We ain't got to do all that. The economy is wonky right now. You say that to a man, and that's pressure. He like, what? Did this woman just indirectly talk about budgeting and saving money? And say, you know what? I got some steaks. I'm going to make you some steaks at my house. Y'all talking about putting pressure on the ninja. You about to cook for him, and you talking about saving money. His heart he go like, wait a minute. Is this love?
Bitch ain't been in first class. Bitch stay in frontier like you been on frontier. Don't try to change these women's lives and then get mad and get frustrated. Then when you meet regular women, you think everybody is ready to suck you dry. Sir, lead with your mind. Lead with your stability. Lead with your leadership. Lead with your discipline. Lead with your integrity. Show up for your kids. A woman will watch, and she will know if you have the ability to provide or not. I don't need to see your debit account and see your checking account and see your FICO to know what kind of man you are. Men show up every day without showing you. So quit focusing so much on the money and focus on the principles and the integrity around the money, because you can see, you know what kind of character a man got that's getting money. Not the scammers, but I'm talking about the real ones. You know what kind of character and consistency it takes to have money in this society. You don't have to ask up front. A man will do. You will never have to ask a man that wants you to spend a dime, ever.
Well, here's the deal, sister. Who are you?
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
One thing we finding out about these TikTok women is they be flip-flopping. So this woman here could very well have been a hyena 6 months ago, and now she's doing male positive content. They flip-flop a lot over on that thing. Are you married? What are your results? Are you just up here creating videos trying to get likes?
Grifters. Yeah, I learned what that word meant this year. Grifting for the sake of grifting. Sounds good. Amen, mistakes. Sounds good. But are you walking it like you up here talking it? Huh? Are you indirectly or directly a part of the problem, sister? Tread lightly now.
So to the end, we're going to put her in the sub till we verify her credentials.
There you go. Stand by in the sub.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water.
Yeah, she a little bit of cap in the rap. What she say last? That you ain't never got to ask a guy for any money. He'll just provide it. But back to original message, like, why you got financial needs from me all of a sudden? That's wild. Like, if you can't care for yourself, I guess that's another conversation, but because that's weird. Like, we've been dating for I don't know how fast y'all move, a couple weeks, a couple days, couple months, and all of a sudden you short on your car note. What was you doing before me? I got questions.
That part. And here we go. Speaking of those type of women, shout out to Let Your Truth Be Told. He back out on the streets.
Here we go.
Yeah, you know you do. You look good.
Real good.
No, you look good.
Hot. If you catch me rubbing my face or something with this thing, just cut that out.
All right. What's your name, mama?
I'm T, no name.
How you doing, Miss T? How old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay, you got any babies?
Yes, sir. Yes, my 2 daughters. They out here.
Are you in a relationship situation? Let's talk about it.
It's complicated.
Let's talk about it. What's complicated about it, Mama?
I mean, we broke up-ish.
Okay. How long y'all been dealing with each other? Because this sound like
5 years.
I said that. It sounds like y'all got some history.
Going on 5 years. And we kind of just stopped talking because of some little argument. I was kind of just like, you know what? Tired of petty stuff. Tired of petty arguments. And I had some things going on where I felt like kind of along the situation of if your partner is in a better position and can help you in some way, I feel like they should.
Man, this is Nug-Nug.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Been together 5 years. I'm just tired of them. This woman got a bull nose, lip, tattoos everywhere. Trauma is just on the forefront.
That daggone blonde wig is blinding. Ain't that daggone thing here. Shout out to the brother. Let your truth be told. But the pandering is about to come in heavy. Ain't no need to pander to no sister, to no hyena that's presenting like this. This is like seeing a daggone rattlesnake in the wild. You ain't got to guess what it is. Is it poisonous or no? Hell yes, poisonous. Neck, throat tattoos, probably a couple Nug-Nug names, bullnose ring. I don't know what the heck that monstrosity is on her head. 100% certified USDA Bonquisha.
That's just too much. All these tags. If you're a man, you hunching and you got to start asking questions. Who is Leon? Oh, that's my uncle. Who is Chuck? Chuck D. Oh, that's my grandpa. You know, she gonna tell you whatever. You might as well not ask. Just clap cheeks and keep it moving.
There you go. You gonna see one and you ain't gonna have to ask. It's gonna say, who is Sweet Meat Willie?
It should be your partner.
Exactly.
Y'all partners in life.
History and stuff. Yeah. It only made sense to me, and it just wasn't be a feel. So I was kind of just like, all right, that's it. I'm through.
So he wouldn't help.
Barely.
Are you talking about finances?
That or information, like things that, you know, like connections, stuff like
just
that.
Just wasn't partnering up with you.
Anything that you can help, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm that same type of person. If I got something or information or anything that I can help you get further, I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? It only makes sense to me.
So what put the damper? Because it started off good, because you wouldn't have been in it. What made it start going backwards from your perspective?
Time being wasted. Feeling like time being wasted. Being engaged and not feeling engaged. Not getting the benefits of being
Speak on that. What you mean by not feeling engaged? If you engage, you engage.
Like, so felt more boyfriend, girlfriend.
Okay. So you ready to be a wife?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be a wife.
Right. Better say that.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
You are what you are. You can't, I was supposed to have been a millionaire. I'm just still broke for a little while, but no, you are Bonquisha. She gonna say we was engaged, but I didn't feel engaged because you made him he didn't even get on a knee. You made him. He was forcing all these steps. Like, look, if you don't do something soon, I'm leaving. Nug-Nug said, here, you want to get married or not? You gonna do it or not? Said, yeah. You know, it's one of them deals.
Y'all don't get it. She went out to Wally World and bought a ring. Yes, for y'all rich folks out there, Walmart sells jewelry, including wedding rings. She went to Walmart and she said, hey, he's sitting there playing 2K. She said, we need to get married. She had the ring. She said, don't you think it's time? He said, man, I guess. She said, here, propose to me. He said, you want to get married? She said, yes. He put it on her finger and she went back and took a nap and played with her rose. That's how it happened. And he sit there playing 2K and was like, I don't even know what that was.
I was supposed to have been a wife for sure. But yeah, I should have been a wife, and it's really on me as far as why I'm not.
Explain. Well, okay, you're the first woman I heard say that.
It's on me.
Yeah, take that. I like that in you. Speak fast.
Yeah, no, it's really my, you know what I'm saying, because it's the man who proposes and you the one who accepts it. And I accepted him, but I also wanted more for myself. You know, I didn't want to lock it in, and I seen
stupid shit happening.
All the stuff that could be better before you get married and tie yourself down for life. Like, it don't make sense to go into something that you already have issues about and it's still going on.
Yeah.
Hell!
I mean, damaged goods. You see her kids walk up to her a minute ago. She shoot them away. They said, "Mama, some water fountains." She said, "Oh, you see me talking to men, trying to find y'all a tip daddy or something. Hell, get out of here."
Again, delusional as the day is long. So she up here talking about why she ain't married to her baby daddy of 5 years. Situational shit baby daddy-ish. So, but she also like, I don't want to get married, get locked down, and it's already bad. Okay, granted. So back to you supposed to being a wife. Who gonna be your husband if it ain't gonna be this ninja? You see, they don't think that far. And salute to this brother out there in the field, but man, he ain't about to ask that. Okay, so that's cool, sister. Pander a little bit and then get to some truth. He toxic, got you, but you said you're a wife. What kind of man about to be your husband? She gonna start smoking out her ears trying to think of the answer.
A marriage does not stop the issues from still being the issue.
Right.
It's just a higher, what do you want to call it? A higher title.
My thing is, you know what you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now what is that, Mom?
I mean, I'm looking for security, honesty, love, but mainly security, because if I can't be secure in a relationship, that leaves space.
Yeah, too many things.
I'm wondering that leaves space for
gaps for the devil to play.
To try to come on in and be like, oh, I can give you what they not and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
and you get a lot of that, don't you? Yeah, you do.
I do. I ain't got time for it though.
Right, because you know what you want.
Yeah, and I'm like one of those, I'm a Cancer, so I'm a sensitive being.
So you say your sign is a Cancer?
I'm a Cancer.
Okay, all
yes,
right.
I'm very sensitive.
You love hard and love protectively.
I love hard and protectively, and I need that back.
Right.
In order to keep it going.
So what's up with you, man? Hold on, let me finish.
Man, y'all be one. It's too late. I want security. I want protection. I want to be a soft life. I want that soft life now. With all these tattoos and bull nose and piercings, ain't nothing soft about you besides that wig, maybe. All right. But come on now. At security, Nug-Nug at best.
Can you imagine being that guy? You come in here and for whatever unknown reasons, you become smitten with her. And you provide her with security, leadership, all that. You marry her, y'all get into a serious commitment, whatever the hell that looks like. Do you not understand? She looks like the woman that's cheating on her husband with her baby daddy in the car her goofy ass husband bought her. She fits the part. Would you be surprised? That's what you got to ask yourself. Would you be surprised to find a woman like this getting her cheeks clapped in the back of the Nissan Altima with broke Nug-Nug? No, you won't be surprised. It's expected. See that? See how that simple math works?
This video, hold on.
Yeah, so.
But so okay, you say you know what you want, you know what kind of man you want, and the issue is just finding him.
Yeah, or finding most of what I want, because nobody's perfect. You're not going to get chances are you're not going to get all the things that you want in a person because you're human. But somebody that's close to it.
Yeah.
Close to it. And that's willing to work to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Now I want to ask you this.
What are you doing? What does he get? They never talk about what he gets. He got to be damn near perfect. Her words. Damn near perfect. What is he getting? Are you a supermodel that's feminine and cook from scratch and all these things, or what? No kids?
No, see, that ain't important, Mr. X. He getting experience. She know what she like now. This is what they say. Experience. She know what she like. She ain't as gullible as she used to be. All of those things they name got to do with what another ninja did to you and how he did you. Or you know what they're gonna say. This kudakata, this mouth.
Now, what do you offer this good man?
I'm a definitely show you real love. Caring. I'm always care. I'm always show that I care. Do things for you if I can.
If you can.
Security, if I didn't say that already. Because if I feel secure, I'm going to give that back to you. Because I know men go through the same thing, especially when you got somebody that's decent looking and things like that, got things going on. That mind gonna get to wondering.
I think women should go for something that's of their value. Every woman got a different value. It's just like every man got a different value, right? So I look at it like sometimes
just stop. At the end of the day, what is he getting from you that you haven't given to every other man, or at least a couple of the men with them kids? So what is he getting? Absolute, or what is he getting from you that he can't get with $40 somewhere else? Y'all, I mean, come on now. Y'all so expendable, it ain't even funny.
Y'all reserve nothing. You should be able to kind of directly or indirectly answer that. You know what I mean? But she can't. She 2 kids deep in a 5-year situationship. You know, she can't sit and say, well, I ain't never done it like this. I withheld this. I ain't been there. You got everything you have given to a Nug-Nug. 5 years, you have given him all of you. You have experimented. You done everything. Only thing you got for the new dude is leftovers, tricks, and things. I can't stomach it.
I think a woman compromises herself by going something out of her league.
That too.
Right. Sometimes men compromise themselves by going for something out their league. You know, sometimes what you want ain't what you need. And I think people should start going for what they need and find out that's what they really want.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I want to ask you, how you feel about the women of today's world? I mean, you got daughters, you raising them. And I can see you doing a good job. I can see that. So, you know what I mean? I can see that. So, tell me, what you feel about today's world? Because she started laughing. She know exactly where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
I see she got it. Yeah.
They wise.
Right.
They see and they know.
Right.
But the women of today, now what part of that do you want me to answer?
I want you to tell your truth, baby.
Today, I feel like women of today are too free. They just, I feel like we are very guarded nowadays. We got to be masculine a lot of times, or we feel like we got to be masculine.
Yeah, because women nowadays got to protect themselves. Men ain't stepping up to that plate.
And that's the sad part, because we want to, a lot of us really want to live in our femininity. We don't want to be the tough guy, or we don't have to tell a person what we feel like they should be doing already as an man.
You don't want to leave.
Man.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You're a liar.
And she said it. She said, we too free. We are too free. We need to be up under instruction. We allowed to do whatever the hell we want. And then they're going to flip it back on the men after that. You told the truth. Then you say, these men ain't protecting us. You don't need protected. You 300 pounds with a bull nose and a body full of tattoos. You a threat deterrent. You are a protector now. You went from being a feminine, a woman that needs protected, into the protector.
That part y'all don't get it. Superman ain't got to come to save Superwoman. Save your daggone self. Goodness gracious. Masculine men are not attracted to masculine attributes. She got more tattoos than me. She riddled, that's crazy. Like, come on. You're not, and there's some truth to what she's saying in her world. Or no, he actually said that, talking about dudes ain't stepping up to the plate. A resourceful man that has the ability and the willingness to provide and protect, why would he come around you? You don't need it. You're going to devalue him. You don't need his protection. You protecting your daggone self. You probably security for that whole little motel establishment there. You don't get that. You don't qualify.
You want to find somebody that's going to take lead.
So I can be soft.
That's right.
So I can be my soft girl.
Right.
So I can be able to do my womanly thing.
You are a true cancer. Like, yes, you are.
Like clean. Yeah. Like make sure you're good.
Mm-hmm.
It's too late.
Hell.
It's too late. You need to teach your daughters. Y'all women are so damn selfish. She is sitting here with multiple daughters. Instead of pouring into them and teaching them, don't end up like mama. Mama done messed up. I done had these kids outside of wedlock. I done start tattooing my whole entire body. I let my fitness go away. I'm masculine. I got bull nose piercings. Don't be like mama. We got to teach the youth. Instead, she's being selfish, still thinking God gonna send her this man that she desires, and he ain't.
Sisters, it's not fun, but that is an act of atonement. That's atonement. That accountability. Your daughters will look up to you for acknowledging that truth because they see it. You heard her. She acknowledged it. She said they see, they listening, they studying. Yes, they are. And if you would show, look at that still, if you would show that kind of accountability, they're like, oh, you actually using your common sense. You ain't the Lulu land. Maybe they will start to respect and listen to you. But y'all ain't doing that for the most part. For 99% of y'all, it may be a handful of sisters out there that don't mind, criticizing and critiquing themselves for the sake of their children's development, but very, very, very few.
Man, and shout out to Mr. Pitts. Says blowed out in a hair helmet, egregious.
She a provider and a protector and all that.
And Frederick Howard says these women are devil-fearing women. Only the devil fearing men get them. Okay, he says God won't send his male children to you, Jezebel great-granddaughters, aka queens.
Shout out to Frederick Howard. Could not have said it better myself. You're the devil.
Yeah! So here we go. Yeah, shout out to the guy, truth be told. All right, he's doing his lightweight pandering, trying to keep the conversation going, I guess. I don't know.
Apply a little more pressure, brother. You got room. You got a lot of room.
I would love to be able to do that stuff and still know that you're on your side,
right?
Your part. I ain't got to worry about it.
You taking care of the masculinity and I got the femininity together, right?
I don't got to worry about that.
And together we become one.
Yes.
Yeah, unison.
Team.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be.
They don't. It's like people. The definition of partner don't everybody got their own definition, the way they define it. But it ain't what's in the dictionary. Partner means we gonna stick together and we gonna work it out. And however hard it is, we gonna handle it. The partner, they throw their hands up and give up so goddamn quick.
Yeah.
How you gonna win if you don't fight?
How y'all gonna win if y'all don't work together?
Thank you.
And a lot of times it seems like people are going against each other instead of be like, you know what, that don't even matter right now.
Right.
We got a bigger picture. We gonna stick through. We gonna work harder. We gonna try to make it better. Whatever the issue is, we gonna try to make it better so we can grow.
That's right.
You know, a lot of times it's either one-sided.
Yep.
This person's growing, and they leave the other person out like, okay, well, you get there one day. When it's supposed to be like, oh, I'm here now. Let me take what I got, and let me try to help you so you can get up so we can help each other.
Today's woman, I say about 75% of them will never find a husband. They always find some dick, but they will never find a husband. And excuse me. But the reason why I'm saying that is because they chase money, okay? And when you chase money, you're gonna find the bank, not the man. And if he giving you something, that means he can spare that. You feel me? So I ain't gonna give you no more than what I want you to have, ma. I don't care for how good you talk. You feel me? How good the sex is. It's still gonna be, everything I give you gonna be accounted for. You know what I mean? So
yeah, she ain't listening.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Yeah, that's you, Bonquisha. Do you think you a 25%er? Absolutely not. You are in that 75%. And she like, yeah, that's true. And then, but she like, it ain't gonna be me though.
You are deep in that 75% deep. I ain't said it in a while. This is a lone wanderer. She ain't even the lead in her own daggone story. Ain't nothing here. Sacrifice your pride, ego, and hubris, and pour all that you got left into your kids, and leave a withering shell, like a mother tarantula. Sacrifice yourself for the betterment. That is it. But ain't no glory for you. Ain't no husband coming. Ain't no white picket fence. This is not Pretty Woman. This is not Little Shop of Horrors. It is, but not like the movie.
What I don't understand is why chase the bank, not the man, if the man got the bank?
Exactly.
So you're going backwards.
He gonna give you what he.
You get a man heaven. You get a man peace. he gonna love you forever. But you just give him ass, he can go get another one of them.
Yeah,
you got to give him something that he can't go get another of.
And he like, damn, I done dealt with this person, that person, and I can't get with that. I don't get that feeling. I don't get that protection. I don't get that love and care.
Right.
Like I'm telling you, it's more valuable.
Yes, it is, mama. And now, okay, how you feel about these men of today's world? Tell your truth, bro.
Man.
That you qualify for.
Where I start?
I'm gonna say this to get you started. I believe a lot of brothers is the way they are because of the way women present themselves. See, I'm a wolf, right? I like meat, right?
Right.
So if I come out and I'm in the meat market, I'm gonna like all this meat in this market because I eat meat, right? Right? Because now if you put that meat in front of a wolf, you gonna get bit. But that wolf gonna turn into a werewolf. He ain't gonna turn into a man. He gonna get worse at being a wolf. He gonna stand up like a man, but he gonna be still a wolf. Right. So my thing is, I think women made it easier for men today.
Absolutely.
I don't have to be a good nigga to still get everything I want from you. You know what I mean? I don't. All I gotta do is pay you. Like we can trick.
Gotta do that.
True. Like
half the time.
And then or.
I mean, man, this is cringe. He's over explaining. You could simplify this. All right. I know Bonquisha, she talking about meat. She over here thinking about Five Guys or Wingstop. All right. She getting hungry now. So you got to be more technical with Bonquisha.
He said, Shad, he kind of get into the brass tacks. He say, you know, you can get everything from a woman with $40, $60. She says, shoot, you ain't even got to have that. You can get all of it with, you know, slick conversation, good vibe, little Reggie, some nice cologne, some fresh J's. It's yours. The barrier to entry is damn near non-existent. And she like, that's her. That's her lane. You catch her, you know, she ovulating and things is kind of good for her. She got drank a little herb and you show up, look at how she like, you get them cheeks at no cost. Raw too.
Just run game on you.
Yeah.
Okay, but then where that leave you? That leave you with a wet ass, you know what I mean, and left. You've been slid.
With your emotions probably all messed up.
What happened to men and women want to be kept? You know, I've been in my relationship for 32 years. It wasn't easy. We had to fight for that. We still got to fight for that. But we want it. Right. See, the thing is, people have gave up on marriage because they feel like the man ain't gonna never be trustworthy. He feel like the woman ain't gonna never be trustworthy, and it's because of the music.
Yep.
The music is telling her to be a hoe, and it's telling you to be a nothing nigga. Yeah. And you getting programmed that way.
The worldly influence.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how you feel about the programming of today's world? Because your children involved in it. Yes, it is.
I think it's horrible. I think there's no benefit to it. I think that it brainwashes and manipulates people into thinking that the world should be this and the world should be that, and half the shit is negative. I don't feel like that. Like the old morals from the old folks and all that.
They didn't transition down.
It's damn near gone.
They stopped.
Bonquisha, is this not the damn pot? You sitting here bullnose, blonde wig like a white woman, tattoos everywhere, talking about how these women, you trying to take a crap on modern women like you ain't one yourself. Yeah, they ain't like the women back in the day, like grandma and them. You talking about yourself? You like the poster child.
Demonic. Demons ain't gonna call themselves out, Mr. X. They shan't not. You have to call them out. This is what you are observing. That's why she refuses to include herself in this. They, them, they. That demon ain't gonna call herself out. He gotta say, you too. And then she'll she starts spazzing out. But until then, yeah, she excluded. Look, she got her hands up. I don't know. Me no know nothing.
Listening to Mima.
Like, yeah, they gone.
Yeah, Mima's gone.
So now it's kind of
grandma out there with a quick weave, and she out there twerking too. You ain't lying.
got snatched and all that. We don't have no old grandma no more.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
Grandma, right? She ain't in the back telling you to come here with that ruler. No.
Nope.
She lined us up, but she ain't there no more. You ain't lying.
So a lot of the times they go to kind of even in the families, all the stuff that would, let's stick together, let's have family picnics and reunions and stuff like that. That died down too a lot of the time.
I'm gonna ask you a question. What would you tell your younger self before you had babies, before you got into sex and everything? What would you tell your younger self to prevent you from going through some of your woes? What advice would you give yourself?
Listen to my mama.
You better say that.
You should have
Yeah,
listened
I should have too. I should have listened to mine.
A lot of people probably could say that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people. I listened to certain things.
To what I wanted to.
What I wanted to. But ultimately,
I should have listened to all of it.
You know how we probably saying the same thing to our children. You better listen because that's just how we hard-headed.
Yeah.
We gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
that was you.
That ain't gonna happen to me. But a hard head make a what, Mom? Better say that.
So therefore, we gotta learn the hard way.
Yeah, don't we? Gotta bang our head against the same brick wall she banged hers on, huh?
Got to.
Man.
Here.
This is just bad. The problem, that answer was so damn problematic, it goes over people's heads sometimes because of the culture. We talked about this last night. It's a divided community. So what would you have done differently? Listen to my mama. Nothing about a father. That's why we need families. And you don't end up like this if you're growing up in this two-parent household where there's more structure and the mama is not in charge of everything. I should have listened to my mama. Mom, listen, you was going to end up here one way or another. Mama was either going to take you the long route or the short route, but you're here.
There you go. No doubt about it. And what do you mean you had to bump your head on the same obstacles? That ain't wrong answer. No, the objective is to make sure that the next generation don't stumble over the same snares and obstacles that we did. Not smashing your head off of the same brick walls. And she said it with pride and acceptance. Yeah, I had to stumble how mama did. I had to do it. I had to learn the hard way. Wrong. Do not freaking learn the hard way. Do you not see the level of poverty on this screen? This is some extended stay motel. Every door got a garbage can outside their door.
Well, this here is like a park. They have some kind of community park, splash pad, so people walking dogs. So this woman is not homeless like most of them. She got kids. So this is some kind of park she's at.
Okay, I'm thinking like some type of motel, but I retract that last part. But nevertheless, do not be stumbling over the same daggone obstacles. Don't do that. That's not what we're supposed to do. Quite the opposite, actually.
And shout out to Mr. Gino. He says, great example of why girls should listen to their daddy. No matter if he's even sorry, dads want the best for their kids.
We do. Our job is to work ourselves out of a job.
So, yeah, like I said, family. He said mama and the gynocracy, this is the product of it.
FUBAR.
So, Bonquisha, we're going to put her in the sub. No glaze for her.
She done had enough glaze.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
It's okay, parents out there. Especially if you moving like that, sister, it is more than okay to acknowledge that you are kind of part or wholeheartedly part of the problem.
There we go. So we are talking about the single women, single by choices, Bonquisha and Nug-Nug or FUBAR. We're going to bring this sister back up For the people wondering, so we dropped the video today, I believe, the 34-year-old woman, no kids, and people wonder or not if she likes black men. She gonna set the record straight.
Here we go. This is awkward tucked away, bae. I'm still rooting for her.
A black woman living in Atlanta. I grew up within black culture and I am from that world, but I am not compatible with a lot of black culture. And I think that that's part of why I struggled so much when I was younger, is that I was really trying to force myself into a culture that was consistently communicating to me that I did not fit. I made a whole video about it, about being an Oreo, and it was something that is hard to get people to care about. There is a YouTube video on here where they did a rebuttal to one of my videos and they called me an Oreo, I think about 15 times in that one video. A lot of people think I'm mixed. I am not mixed. I think a lot of people think that Oreo equals some type of proximity to whiteness and communicates some type of privilege, especially when people tell me that I talk. It's a bit of a struggle to get people to feel like they can relate to you. And it makes it feel like you have to kind of prove that you belong in that space. My standing was never strong enough to survive the cultural gaps. I've been told that I think that I'm better than people because of how I speak, and I don't do it on purpose. This is just how I talk. I think part of the reason why is because I'm neurodivergent.
You're a lie. Stop. And the truth ain't in you.
The thing is, there are nerd black men. Like, stop acting like all black men are thugs or athletes. No, those are the ones y'all like. There are a large percentage of men that fit your demographic. You don't find him attractive enough to date. You might play Pokemon with him or something, but that's where it stops. And then you want to go sleep with the athletes and Pookie or whatever else you like.
I remember last show, she actually let us know that. She said, yeah, you know, in my younger years, I preferred the bad guy. And she gave this grin, this deep felt smile and joy, remembering those days when she got toxic Nug-Nug meat. It is what it is. And amen, Mr. X. Come on, we men, this is not a bad looking sister. But she won't know well-to-do, not toxic, he'll, learn it, brother. Ain't getting little man in the boat yawning and snoozing. It's unfortunate.
This is just how I talk. I think part of the reason why is because I'm neurodivergent. I think that a lot of people who are neurodivergent just sound more neutral, I think, in general. Unfortunately, I feel like if you don't sound black, then you automatically sound white. Unless, I'm sure there's going to be people here who are going to be like, no, you sound white. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. I got 3 black parents, a full black family. It's just what I sound like. People also tell me that I use a lot of big words. And I don't try to use big words to be smart or to sound smart. I think my neurodivergent brain just wants to use the most precise word for whatever it is that I'm talking about. And I think people might be like, well, have you thought about being a blurred, a black nerd? And I'm like I said, I like some anime, I like some manga, I like some video games.
A blurred, a black nerd. Here we are. The thing is, I don't think she sounds black. You can just tell there's a cultural disconnect from her in the hood. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right, broken people can sense that you ain't broken sometimes. That's part of it. So folks be like, oh, you still all put together. You haven't been broken. So that's the thing.
It's like a zombie movie, huh? The zombies, they can smell their own kind. You don't smell the same. You smell different. Cause what caliber of melanated folk are you hanging around? She says she'll use, little $10, $50 words. And they like, oh, you offended me with your big words. Like, come on, sister. Ain't no way you around that caliber of male that is intimidated by, words with 3 and 4 syllables. Like, come on now.
I like some manga, I like some video games, but I'm not a blurred. I can tell you that right now. I've been a part of that friend group. There's a difference between being a person who likes a certain video game and being a person who likes gaming. Like, I'm not really a gamer. I'm replaying Harvest Moon on my PS5 right now. And then sometimes I play Marvel Rivals with my neighbor. I'm not watching One Piece. I watched it when I was a kid and I will not be keeping up with it. I've gone to Comic-Con 2 years in a row. I don't think I'm gonna go again this year. There's just nothing for me there. I'm not a nerd. I just like certain nerdy things. The groups of men that are more often to be understanding and welcoming of my personality typically struggle in one of those other ways that makes them incompatible with me.
And there you go. So she says she done been to Comic-Con, all these different experiences. She is not a nerd. She's just a little bit socially awkward and weird. And she is somewhat attractive. She ain't blowed out, you know, so she can get different results that women that are truly nerds can't get. So yeah, I don't know. She's a strange woman though.
I believe I can picture these Comic-Con places. Come on, man. Your stereotypical, Comic-Con brother, ain't in the best of shape, may not really be big on hygiene and personal care. Come on, we talk about stereotypes. They there for a reason. All my blurs out there, come on, Revenge of the Nerds. Like, come on, make it go full circle. You're intelligent, you got your wits about you. Now appear to this woman's nature. Be the blurred in the gym. Think about that. That's got to be a hit for a sister. You got this intelligent brother, can have intelligent, deep conversations, and he got some muscle definition, he take care of himself. But she in there saying dudes again. Her Kuda cat ain't responding. She like too many bear guts.
As a partner. This is another reason why I'm not super keen on dating neurodivergent men, is a lot of them struggle with emotional dysregulation. This is my experience from people that I know. Men who tend to be on the more creative spectrum, men who feel very deeply, tend to have mental health issues is what I've discovered. I myself am an artist, but something I discovered about other men who are artists, and I mean artists of all sorts. I mean, I used to know guys who used to cipher, but it's basically battle rapping. But men that I met in the actual art department at my school, even men that like do developing. And then a lot of guys who were like really chill about my personality and the fact that I'm weird. Those typically tend to be the people who are more worldly. Maybe they're even more spiritual, not necessarily religious, but those type of men tend to lack financial stability because, they're living in an unconventional way of life. I know what you're gonna say, bitch, didn't you just say in your last video that you've been unemployed for 6 months? That's right now, okay? This is not normal, okay? That is what that triggered me having to reevaluate my entire life. But typically I am employed. I mean, also just saying, I'm not looking for a man right now, okay? Employment and money is like my absolute number one jam right now. I'm not even really thinking about men. They make me nauseous. I'm sure I can be brainwashed out of it if I met the right person, but it might take a little bit. Coming back to...
You hear that?
And there we go. So Bonquisha letting y'all know she's been saying it all along. She's waiting for the guy. She's in Atlanta. There's just too much competition. If you move somewhere else, I'm sure you will get better results. You ain't going to get perfect results, but better results. Get out of Atlanta. That's just the net of it.
Still looking for her degree of perfection. You heard that last little bit? She talking about the earthy guy, the artistic brother. So yeah, I kind of like him. You know what I mean? Kind of artsy, kind of spiritual. Yeah, spiritual hunting. Likes that. But them ninjas tend to be financially unstable. You ain't checking enough boxes. Egregious, sister. Not a bad looking sister. She ain't terrible. She ain't ratchet. She ain't raunchy. She just neurodivergent.
It might take a little bit. Coming back to living in the South, living in Atlanta specifically, if you see my other videos, then you know that I'm an atheist. Definitely please check out my atheist video if you want to know more about how I got there. But, I am a Black atheist woman living in the South. I was recently watching Pop the Balloon, and there was a episode where a guy asked her about something about being religious, and she was like, oh, no, I'm not religious. And almost every guy popped on her. A lot of guys down here don't like that. Atlanta is politically liberal. The people here vote Democrat, but culturally, the Black people here are very conservative. It means a whole community that is structured on a set of values around something that I have no real connection to. A lot of my beliefs are built around science. I don't want to say too many negative things about religion. I really don't like religion. But as an atheist living in the South, it feels like a whole world that I'm standing outside of. It's to the point where I'm like, should I just go to church? Do I have to believe in it to go to church? Are they going to tell me I'm not allowed to be an atheist and going to the church? Like for the community aspect, at least. I feel like if I met a man at church, he would be trying to I think he would think he could convert me. Would I be converted? I don't know. What if I got brainwashed? But in terms of dating, the type of black man that would approach me anyway.
This woman, here we go. Hell! It's a mixed bag. It's over, sister. Go get a dog. All right, you're going to be a side chick. You could be a hell of a side chick to a married man. I haven't said it in a long time, but that's you. A hell of a position. You might get better treatment than the wife, depending on how. If get some guy, maybe 50, been with his wife a long time, he gonna treat you well, but he's still going home at night.
There you go. Got your little tucked away neurodivergent bae. Keep it light, keep it cute, keep it sexy at all times. Nothing heavy. Just how you are, just neurodivergent as you want to be. What a thought. She said, can I still go to a church? And I'm an atheist? Golly, like that's a wild thought. You go to a place that you believe is a hoax. That's just wild. I don't know. That statement just threw me for a loop. Yeah, you definitely socially awkward. Don't ask nobody that. Matter of fact, take that off of here. Don't do that.
Since we're still talking about, black culture specifically, the type of black man that would approach me anyway, even with all of that going on, is often somebody who is just responding to my appearance. He thinks I'm pretty, and that's it. That's the interest. It's not my personality. It's not something he saw in me. It's just my appearance. And I am not attracted to that. And I think that that's the part that's really difficult for me, because it's never just been about dating to find a partner for me. It was also about wanting a partner that came with the community, that came with the world that I could belong to. That's why I spent so much of my earlier years trying to fit into black culture. And not just because I wanted to date within it, but because I wanted to be within it, because I wanted the community that would come with that. But the culture definitely kept telling me that I did not fit. As a black woman, the men most likely to approach me come from the black community, but the black men who are my type are not choosing me because they have options. But even outside of the black community, because the CrossFit guy was white, the men who fit my list, emotionally stable, takes care of himself, has his own life, those men in general have options.
Man, listen. She wants Mr. Six Figures. Here lies the problem with our melanated women. Y'all set the bar so damn high for black men that you got to be him. All right, you cannot be Mr. 40 or anything close. But when it comes to Brad, they will lower the bar. He will have a neck beard, back hair, working at Amazon, playing hacky sack, all that. She will just lower the bar because it's the colonizer. But for black men, the bar is extremely high. And like she said, they got options.
Hey, I get you, melanated sister. You say, why have half a fantasy when I could demand the whole fantasy? Yeah, don't just come over here with your leadership skills, your ability to connect on a deeper level. Melanated brother, none of that. No, come with them 6 figures plus 2, ninja. Gotta come with a bag. And here she go. She has told, that's all I need to hear, that last little part. Mr. CrossFit was a white guy, so she was going for another, desirable or select white dude. And then she said, melanated brothers, same thing. She likes the guys that has the options. They want him. Nothing else, nothing less will do. Gotta give me him.
He doesn't have to figure me out. He's just going to move on. And then on the other end, the men who stay through my awkwardness, who don't leave after one wrong moment. They're not staying because they like me. They're staying because they're physically attracted to me. I think I've always known on some level that that's what it was. I think I've always known that it was my personality. I've always known that the awkwardness thing was costing me, the weirdness thing. I knew it. I didn't really know like how exactly it was affecting the situation until like recently. I also wanted to be clear about what I'm actually saying here. I talk about being single on the internet and how I don't want to be. I don't want people to assume that means that I'm desperate or that I'll just take anyone, because that's simply not the case. I have a very high tolerance for being alone. I've been single for 6 years. If I was willing to just take anyone, I wouldn't have done that. The clock on my biological timeline is real, and I know that. I'm 34. And I promise you, I will let it hit 0 before I tie myself to the wrong person for 18 years. I would rather be a cat lady. I already have 2 cats. One of them is like sitting right there, you know? So I'm already well on my way, but I'd rather that than be stuck with someone that I don't really want to be with. And I feel very underrepresented in that aspect. Being a woman who wants to.
It's over. She got 2 cats, 2 dogs, 2 cats up in that house with her rolls. This is it. All right, her prophecy is fulfilled. They are making more and more innovative toys every day to keep these women satiated. So pretty soon they're gonna have a fully robotic man that can come in and thrust hips. It's gonna be just a reciprocating man. He's gonna have meats and thrusting hips, just enough to clap your cheeks.
Oh my goodness. I hate it. I seen the daggone advertise. I'm minding my business. And I see the advertisement coming across the bottom of my phone. They got a new high-powered rose out. It's a black rose. I said, like you said, they come out with new toys. I should have told y'all. These is like black rose, high-powered, more gigawatts. Go numb your kutakata up. Keep it up. This sister here is unfortunate, but good for the group. She gonna be tucked away up here in her little dystopian existence. The actual maintenance man coming to unclog her sink drain. The Uber Eats delivery guy. That's gonna be who get the cheeks. You're gonna catch her at the right moment, and it's gonna be a little conversation. She'll be like, "Hey, what are you doing tonight? You want to come out watch a movie?" Type ish. Good for the group at best.
Man. And shout out to Uncle Tall. Come through with 25 in the cash app. Says, what's good, SBC? Salute to my guys and salute to the chat.
Shout out to Uncle Tall. You see, got tucked away, babe.
And he come back. I see in the cash app, a black atheist woman. That's refreshing. Nah.
Might be up your alley.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you could be non-religious because, you know, black men don't have any, but like you said, you are a practicing atheist. She seemed like she's into this stuff, going down rabbit holes. Ain't nobody got time for that, Bonquisha.
And to each his own when it comes to that, but you're already awkward and then you don't really believe in much. I don't know. Just seems feels and seems kind of shallow.
Be married, but will absolutely not be desperate about her choice. I feel like that type of woman doesn't really get talked about. I feel like you're either a wannabe trad wife, just pearly things level desperate pick me, or you're like in an open relationship or getting child free tattooed on your freaking forehead or something. Another situation happened like a few weeks ago, actually, very recently. So you can see that this is still current. This is ongoing. There's this guy. He checked a lot of the boxes. And because I know you want to know, he was black and we hung out and he told me he had a crush on me. And I thought, okay, this is an opening. Not in like a storybook way or anything, but just like logically, a person tells you that they're interested. So anything that follows is because they're interested. And that was perfect for my neurodivergent brain. It was so direct. So I asked him out for drinks on a Tuesday and he said he was working, but he would be free Saturday. And I said, okay. Saturday felt more datey, like than a Tuesday, right? Saturday is like a date night. So I got my nails done. I went looking for something to wear. I didn't find anything, but I did try. And I was kind of telling, my friends, oh, I have a date on Saturday, I just wanted to kind of speak positive of it. I think in the back of my mind, I was like, oh, I shouldn't call it that. The day comes, I don't hear from him all day. At 5 o'clock, he messages me unrelated about something else. And I asked, hey, so did you still want to go out for drinks today? And he says, I'm out with my friends right now and I didn't drive, but I'll let you know when I get back home. I'm still down. I already didn't love where this was headed. It's getting later. It's 8:30 going on 9 o'clock, you know, and I'm getting that feeling in my body where I'm like starting to feel settled in for the night, you know, when you know you're not going anywhere. And he calls and says, hey, I just got back home. So my friend is coming over and we're going to do shots, but you can join us if you want. And then I said, no, thanks. I felt like that whole day he was waiting to see if something better than hanging out with me came up. And it did. And he can do that because he has options. And
Welcome to Atlanta. The male to female ratio 20-1 easily. And if you're a desirable man, like you said he was, he got options. So he was weighing it out. And like we say, you ain't bad looking, but it was probably too many barriers to enter that kudakata. And there was much a path of least resistance somewhere else. He said, you can come over. We can make this a menage. We can all have some fun. Come over. Let's hang out. But yeah, I ain't about to be wasting time with your crazy. I know you're a little neurodivergent.
That's wow. He laid it out quite flat. Men gonna let you know when they are interested. And what that brother did, one showing interest. Yeah, I'm hanging out with my buddies at the bar. I hit you up after I'm done. That's a part of the game. You got to be a cold brother. But then after that, then he calls and say, yeah, we had a party taking shots. You could come if you want. That's kind of pushing it. Like that's groupie behavior. Like you treat it like a groupie then. It's like, you come on if you want to come. I might be, you know. That was cold-blooded. Like, don't be mean out there.
I know you're probably thinking, well, I mean, we don't know if he wants to date anyone. No, this particular person told me that they are looking for their forever person. They believe in love and romance and they are actively looking for it. So I guess I'm just one of the options, you know? I'm not the one, I'm just one. Just a regular weekend where I spent $120 getting my nails done for no reason. Somebody else in the comments had asked if I could, you know.
So there you go. She is vulnerable. She's sitting here. I spent $120 getting my nails done. She was calling him like, hey, we still going out tonight. She's ready. She wide open. She just looking for the perfect man. Where you at, Mr. Perfect?
You right, mistakes. Good catch. That is vulnerability. There you go. That's why I feel like somebody should F around and find out. She childish. She don't mind being vulnerable. Socially awkward. These should not be deal breakers in today's wonky dating market. There you go. That's all the context I got for you. But yeah, you know, something is here. If you got a CrossFit body, you built like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime, and you making six figures, and she most likely wants you at least 6 foot, then you got a chance.
Record one of my dates. If I ever make it there, that's the thing, is making it there. Getting on a date with somebody that I'm actively interested in, that's the hard part. That's the hard part. It's crazy because there are so many other things about this person that I like. I think we have excellent conversations, but he just keeps sending me signals that he's just not that interested. So what does it mean to be incompatible with my own type? It does not mean that the type doesn't exist, that what you're looking for doesn't exist. It doesn't mean that your standards are too high, and it doesn't mean that you're unlovable. I'm just not what my type is looking for. I'm not my type's type. I spent a long time thinking that this was a me problem, a fixable, specific, if I could just do this differently type of problem. Then I thought it was bad luck. Like I just had some freaking hex placed on me. Like I was carrying some karma from a past life. But now I just think it's structural, which is good because it's a way that I understand. It makes sense. I don't know what happens next. But anyway, stay tuned. Definitely leave me a comment below. I love reading your comments. Another thing that your comments did for me, which they always do when comments are left under my videos, is really made me think. A lot of the things that I had to say in this video actually came from that video. If you have some extra insight that you could probably give based off your own experience or your own observations, definitely let me know. I'm trying to figure it out. As I said, I'm not trying to be single forever, okay? That's not what I wanted. I wanted I was gonna say the wifey life, but then it felt really cringe and gross to say that. But anyway, thank you all for watching.
Man. Bonquisha, to hell with a comment. We making whole videos. Come watch them. We dropping gems for you. Take it or leave it. And she, like we said before, she says she does not have a problem dating, going on a date. It's going on a date with a man she's actively interested in, a man she desires. That's the hard part, is getting him to actually go on a date, because he Netflix and chill at best. He ain't got time to be dating average women or slightly above average women. The guy you like, he's not going to take you on a date. He just want to clap cheeks at best.
Come on, sister. How does she keep acknowledging her problem? She's spot on. She keeps saying the guys she likes don't like her. Check. Now let's move accordingly. You said again, being vulnerable, man. Salute to the divergent sister. She said, I don't want to be alone. That is vulnerability. Salute to her. Well, the guy that you like physically, let's get down to it. Physically don't want you. Shout out to KS. What was his message to the men when it came time for finding a wife? What was his message that a lot of men don't like? He says, some of us need to sacrifice, superficial looks for what's within, for cooperation, femininity, the willingness to fall under some instruction. Sister, Mr. 6-pack, 6 foot tall, 6 figures, that he ain't coming. Find your lane, because obviously that ain't it.
Right. And shout out to Dre the Dream, come through. Says, good evening, SBC Nation.
Good evening, Brother Dre.
Appreciate you, brother. And Uncle Tall come back. Says, yes, I've always been atheist, but she talks too damn much.
There you go. Go ahead and get with y'all atheist selves. That's all you, huh?
So here we go. We're going to send her up the Glazed Galaxy for you.
She can use it.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime, and no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Pro sister, man. Shout out to vulnerability. That's huge out here. That's one of the reasons why it's FUBAR. Being vulnerable shows being healed, but once you been hurt so much and you're afraid to be hurt, vulnerability go out the window. Shout out to Big Back Bonquisha.
So here we are. We're going to keep it moving. We talking about single by choices. Bonquisha and Nug-Nug or FUBAR. All right, before we get to Nug-Nug in the madness, we still got Bonquisha. And we had this woman the other day. She's still at it.
Oh, she appeared crashing out, single and pregnant and down bad. Trying again.
When I say life is so, man, we be making some dumb ass fucking decisions. It's like I know I gotta keep my baby and I gotta do what's the best and I just gotta live, but I just... Fuck. That's the worst shit in the world, bro. Bringing another baby into this life without having a fucking husband. I don't know why I'm doing this again. I fucking can't do it. God, I can't do it.
I'm 31 years old and I'm pregnant and the father don't want me and I'm unmarried. Oh my God.
God, do you know you're old enough to get an abortion?
You're old enough to do that. You don't need your parents' permission. Just go do it. You don't need anyone's permission.
There you go. Oh, I mean, this is just compounding ignorance. You ain't making it no better, Bonquisha. All right, save the babies. Y'all done got rid of 20 million since 1970. 20 million. And do we know, we wonder why our numbers are low? Because that 20 million could definitely been multiplied by whatever, and we can be stronger with numbers, but this is the mentality. You don't need nobody's permission. Go get rid of it. Huh.
They talk about this like going to get a hangnail removed. Like that's why we are in the condition that we are when it comes to dating and mating and relationships. How we just got so numb. Like you said, 20 million. Our melanated sisters account for approximately 40%. Just melanated women alone, not Asian, Indian, white. Melanated sisters count for approximately 40% of all ABs. Like y'all, respectfully, y'all having enough. I know your body, your choice, but this should not be a form of birth control. Come on now.
I did want to be very transparent about my situation and everything that's going on. So the only reason I'm even documenting this and like telling the whole world what's going on, one is because I know I'm not alone and God led me to do this. He put it on my heart to do this. Two, it's kind of helping me cope in ways. And three, I am doing this to build community, because if me sharing my story can help somebody else that's going through this or that's considering, you know, I would say, you know, don't do that. It's community, it's people, you know, you're not alone. It's a human feeling to think about it. I thought about it. I know I won't go through with it, but I have thought about it. And I'm also documenting my story because I can't see it yet, but I know that y'all are gonna be able to see, and me as well, watch my testimony unfold. Like, we're here now and we're gonna see this baby being born. We're gonna see the amazing gifts and wonders that comes down on my life that I can't see right now. I can't even imagine. Y'all can't see it. Y'all can't even imagine. It's like we know it gets greater later, and I feel like I want to show my struggles out loud, and I want to show my testimony out loud too. You know, I want to show my praise, and I also want to show my embarrassment. And I know a lot of people kind of don't understand like why I feel so embarrassed and so ashamed about the whole situation, so I'm gonna kind of get into that. I'm 31, I'm Millie, and I had told my sisters, my mom, my dad, my family that I was preparing myself for marriage and that I was going to stop having sex and I wasn't going to have any more sex until I got married, until God gave me a husband. I wasn't going to have any more kids until I could bring them into a 2-parent stable household with 2 parents, 2 parents that were aligned. God ordained us to be together. That's my person. That's who God has for me, where I wouldn't bring the child into this world with such a disadvantage and lack. I told myself, my family, friends that I would be financially stable. I'm not bringing another child into this world when my finances are rocky. And even though my finances are okay now, it's still not ideal for me, with me being like a single.
You supposed to stop. Y'all keep talking. Huh? You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up.
No, she won't. Yeah. So this is, I believe, her 3rd kid. We've been documenting it. She about to be 3 for 3. She's up here talking nonsense. Like, this is Bonquisha. I don't know why she got her scrubs on. She thinks she better than y'all, but no, this is Bonquisha.
What happened? All this promises. She said she told her folks, I ain't hunching no more. I'm taking a vow of celibacy. I ain't doing nothing till I get married. A couple months later, what happened? We talk about it. This is how it comes full circle. She met a ninja, and little man in the boat overread all of that pleasant ish she told her folks. All that. She said, little man in the boat, but I gotta be celibate. He said, yeah. Drop it like it's hot, bust open for a real ninja. And here we are. Don't know how she got here. Lower nature. It is a mother sucker. It's not to be denied.
Man, and shout out to brother Sean Miller. The side note, I posted a SBC video to my Snap this day, 2024 on a Monday. It came up today in 2026 of Kundra, and your show was great then as it is now.
Shout out to the brother Sean Miller. Appreciate you. Memories.
Yeah! Appreciate you, brother.
Mom, person, or whatever. So that's the whole feeling of the guilt thing, because A, I'm not married. B, I didn't keep the promise I made to myself. I didn't keep the promise I made to my family. I didn't keep the promise I made to my kids. I told my kids that I was going to get married to a great man that was going to love them and be a father to them.
You lied.
And that I would have no more children until I did that, because they deserve the world. The new kid deserves the world. My children I already have deserve the world. And I feel like I failed everybody. So it's like, it's easy to get on here and talk to y'all, because I can't call my sister and say, hey, you know, I was telling you that I wasn't going to have sex anymore. Oh, well, I had sex on Valentine's Day and I told God that was the last time. And then now I'm pregnant. The heaviness and the guilt that sits on top of my heart every time I want to tell my family, my lips just zip closed, because I can't. Like, I can't do it. I want to tell my kids, but I feel so disgusted as a mom. I feel like I dropped the ball. I feel like I let them down. I don't know. I know they love me, but I feel like they're gonna look at me like, well, are y'all getting married? You and the person? Like, are y'all about to get married now? No. Well, are y'all about to live together? No. Or are y'all together? No. It's so embarrassing. And then I just feel like all the things their dad is going to say about me. Oh, I thought you said you weren't having sex until you got married. I thought you weren't having any more kids. You got married. Well, you didn't live up to that. Well, you didn't get that happy ending.
Oh, listen. This is very short-lived. This is shame. Shame is in the room. She is shame. She don't want to tell nobody. There's no accountability, but there is shame present. But it's very short-lived, because she's going to then go on and say, oh, I'm happy. I can do it by myself, yada, yada, yada. This is just hormones, if you will.
Yeah, sister, you not special. Disrespectfully. Like, cause I can't respect that. You done told yourself you was gonna change your ways. You done told your elders, your sister, you was gonna change your ways. And then you let some smooth talking Nug-Nug talk your draws off on Valentine's Day. That's wild as heck. And you had just one time on Valentine's Day. Oops, I'm pregnant. It don't work that way. We know the ninja math. If you do use protection, I would hope she at least lied to herself that way. It's like, you know what? Let's at least use protection the first couple times. But by that third time, y'all know, ain't no hub in sight. Raw dog for the win.
And it's embarrassing. It's disgusting. And I'm about to get out because I'm about to cry and I just can't right now.
So let me get this straight. You come onto TikTok, right? And you say that you are pregnant, 31 years old. It's a secret child by a man that does not want said child, right? You're unwed, right? Come on here, boohoo crying, snot, everything. Then you have women in the comments telling you there's options. Like, you know, you could do an abortion, you could do adoption, all the things, right? You're not asked out. There's options for you. You come back online and you tell us you're mad. Now you're mad because women are trying to give you advice, and you tell us that due to your walk with God or your religion, you don't believe in abortion. However, you believe in having unprotected sex with a man that you're not in any sort of relationship with, right? You're not in a relationship with that man. It's like a situationship. I don't know what the fuck is going on, because when you say secretly pregnant and you say the man wants nothing to do with the child, I automatically assume that he has a wife and kids, or he has a girlfriend and kids, or he is taken, right? I'm sorry, that's where my brain goes. It's going to go every single time, because what do you mean? So you're telling us that you had unprotected sex with this man that resulted in a child, and you knew better. You knew that he was not the right man for you. You knew that he wasn't going to marry you. yet you still did it anyways. However, because due to your Christian belief and faith in God, whatever, you don't believe in having an abortion, and you already, and the thing that irritates me about this whole situation where I'm just like, bitch, I know you fucking lying. You have previous kids unwed, right? And you said, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to go through pregnancy again in the type of like, you know, situation where I'm not being like prioritized and I'm not married, yet you did it again. You didn't learn.
Yeah, and now she talking about her walk with God.
You a liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You a liar.
I mean, my shout out to the good Christians out there who really take the stuff serious, and the people who cosplay. Anytime they are in danger or life down bad, they gonna pull it out to as like a damn life raft, or you know what I mean, as a bungee. I don't know what y'all use it for, but it's crazy.
Like how do you just fluctuate with your beliefs and your standards like that? She made a decree to herself and her family that she was going to change her ways. How do we know? She just told us. And now she is embarrassed. Why can't what power does this Nug-Nug individual have over y'all where y'all sisters will go against? She done felt the pain and anguish of being a baby mama 2 times over for this last dude. And she said, I decree I should not be a fool a 3rd time. Yet here we are. God, religion, mom, pa, sister, none of them could stop Nug-Nug's raw meat. What is it, sisters? What's the allure? Help us to help y'all. What is it?
Anything from the first time because you did it again. You're 31 years old. And you don't want us to judge. And you say don't judge. And I'm sitting here.
In the morning with me is a 31-year-old pregnant single mom. Today was super, super busy. Oh my God. Today was cleaning day for me, like 10 weeks. And I want to say, what's today, Monday? So I am 10 weeks and 2 days today. And I have been so sleepy, so exhausted, just tired, emotionally on a roller coaster high, just going through all the things. But I felt a little better yesterday as far as like the tiredness wise and stuff like that, like physically. So we went on a walk last night, me and the girls. It was so needed. Oh my God, I felt so good after the walk, so I'm happy about that. But I just tried to get up and start cleaning a little bit because this kitchen, y'all know I already told y'all I cannot be in here. Like since I've been pregnant, I have not cooked anything in here except like when I like maybe my first week or so finding out I was pregnant. I think I probably made like 2 or 3 meals or something, like breakfast. After that, I have not seen this kitchen. These dishes, I'm not even gonna say nothing about these dishes, but
this is just wicked. Single mom. What your other kids been doing? So all the other babies got to suffer because mommy pregnant again. That's why it's unnatural. That's why you need a family, a husband, because it is a joint effort. But if you say, I can't even cook for my other kids, I can't do y'all hair in the morning. That's why these kids be wearing weave all the time, because mommy pregnant. Mommy can't do your hair and tend to you. Mommy got to be tending to the baby because she by herself. And it just becomes completely unnatural.
And extraordinarily overwhelming. There's no way. These sisters, y'all, we see and acknowledge why y'all losing your minds. Going through postpartum, all time. Ain't no way. Kids have no mercy. Shout out to the little tiny dictators, man. They want chicken nuggets and string beans and juicy juice. They don't care nothing about your depression or your situation. Hop to it, mom. But you need a man there. You need that village. Shout out to my in-laws. Y'all don't get it. Raising a family, you have to be adventurous and willing to accept the challenge as it is in a perfect situation. As tough as I think I am, I don't know how you navigate this. 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, nowhere in sight, and you got all these duties just on your shoulders.
it wasn't a lot of dishes because nothing has been cooked in there. But those are the dishes from previously that I just didn't get around to because being in the kitchen just stunk. The smell, I just couldn't be knocking those out the way. Got my window open because I love natural light. I love letting natural light come in. I like looking at the trees in my backyard. They're really cute. They're really nice. And so yeah, we just finishing up these dishes, getting it out the way. And then it is so crazy because like He who cast the first stone. Exactly. It's really scary because it's like everybody's saying, but they are so quick to throw a rock. It's really unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. I pray for y'all. Like, genuinely, I do. I pray for myself, but I pray for my children. I pray for this world that they have to grow up in. It is so disgusting. I'm just grateful that I'm not easily offended. My angel messaged me this morning and she said, God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. What? I said, yes, ma'am. Amen. That is so true. Like, y'all love to think that, like, just because a person did a sin and did a thing and then they're doing another thing that they picking and choosing. No, the mistake has been made. The mistake has been done. So they supposed to stop worshiping their God. They're supposed to just stop doing everything because they made a mistake. Like, that don't even make sense. Like, listen to yourself. Do y'all hear yourself?
Bonquisha. It's called atonement. All right. And it ain't done on TikTok. All right. And it should have been done after having the first baby. Y'all don't understand. You don't get 3 babies deep and act like it's the first time. No, God be tired of y'all. God, y'all don't understand. God is not as kind as y'all think. Like, oh, just do whatever y'all want. Free will. I don't care what y'all do. Yeah, go ahead. Y'all all equal.
You keep telling you, I don't know what books, pamphlets, and redacted files y'all reading. God's love is not unconditional. Many conditions. Y'all see Sodom and Gomorrah? Remember the great flood with Noah? Do you not remember these things? There are consequences for your actions, severe consequences. Stop. I hate that pulpit pimping rhetoric. You know, God don't call on qualified. He qualifies to call. Somebody say amen. Shut up. What have you been called to do, breeding all these bastards? Who's calling you? What voice are you really listening to, huh? Bill Sabat be talking to y'all too.
This like me saying, oh, I stole from the store, but I believe in God and I want to stop stealing. But since I already stole, I'm just going to go ahead and keep stealing. No, you got the right to wake up and repent. That's why I'm so grateful that my God is forgiving, his love everlasting. Because I don't know if we serving the same person here, because some of the stuff y'all saying, I don't know if he's in the room with y'all with some of those evil comments and some of the stuff that y'all are personally DMing me saying like kill myself. I wish I could find y'all boss, because y'all would literally be fired, but God gonna handle it. That's not my job. So we got our vents cleaned today and my daughter absolutely loved it. You see her, she's laughing, she's just having a ball with it. Okay, so this is a service that he said you should get done every 3 years on your home. So y'all see how dirty the other side was and how this was before he cleaned it? I did not know that. So I've been living in my house 8 years, and before I got here, who knows who's here or whatever. So make sure y'all are getting that done. I used Quick Dry. Absolutely love them.
All right, Bonquisha. So she's just rambling on at this point. And before that went, what did she just say here? She said something profound before that went off.
Yeah, she said folks in her comments tell her to delete herself.
Oh, yeah. That we talked about that with that Ashley woman in Africa. Yeah, there is a line, the toe, and it's the internet though. There is no line. That's why we say stay off the internet with sensitive information like this. So once you open yourself up, here we are.
Learn, please. I can't stress that enough, Mr. X. Again, saying the internet is not a safe place is doing y'all a disservice. This is the Coliseum, and everybody got thumbs down. They ain't never thumbs up. They want to see bloodshed. You don't. She talking about she want to come up here and give this overwhelming testimony of triumph, and she want to show all the steps. And wrong answer. There's structure to this. Shout to KS, I believe he touched on it as well. You don't come up here as you are actively oozing out. You come up here after you done went through the steps, the atonement, patched yourself up, and now you're triumphant on the other side. That's a testimony. But right now, you just food for the piranhas.
That's it. And shout out to brother Travis, says they all think they get do-overs, the Lulu birds.
No, don't work like that.
And it definitely ain't no do-overs in this pit, sister.
Ooh, show ain't.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Come on, man. Yeah, y'all got to stop allowing this era of convenient, not so serious Christianity hype y'all up. God gonna bless me. He see the blessing in my messing. Stop. Do it feel like it? Huh? Do it feel like a blessing?
Not at all. So here we go. We're gonna keep it moving. If you're just coming in, make sure you guys are hitting the like button.
Two married men from the trenches, still standing, still building, trying to show you it's another way. If that like button goes, don't play with it. Subscribe, go, yeah, stay with it. Cash app lit if you rockin' with the flow. Super chat song, yeah, support the show. If you SBC Nation, then you already know. Brother Riggle Rumble, yeah, we shaking up the game, let's go. Brother Riggle Rumble, cart before the horse. Now we running the show. Yeah, we back in the building, let's go.
Shout out to SBC Nation. Make sure y'all hitting that like button and hitting that super chat cash app, please, and thank you kindly.
So here we go. We're gonna keep it moving. Y'all see the thumbnail title. We ain't just talking about Bonquisha. We're gonna bring Nug-Nug to the front of the congregation. And there's no other Nug-Nug than my guy JP. It's been a while, JP. I see he was over on this guy's podcast, the brother Trev Smooth. Make sure y'all go check him out. It's about to be wild.
JP about to be up here in rare form. Get your popcorn, get your doob. Here we go.
Where do I look? What camera? Look at? Oh, that's you. Oh, I'm Jay Prince for president of United Negro Nation of the Black House. And I'm so glad for this interview. All right.
I'm Delicia. I'm here for this interview. Yes, I do. What's the about this? What I do?
Should be nice.
Okay, so I do OnlyFans, and I'm a hairstylist. Also, I'm a reality TV star. Yeah.
Okay. And they set me up again. I wasn't aware that he straight sent me an OF girl, but appreciate you. We're gonna have some fun today. It's on. Yes, I shouldn't have did that. So, the reason why I wanted to have this discussion in the first place is because your homeboy Jay Prince, I've seen this man go 6v1 and hold his own. He's a real life pookie and will hold his own and own it. No one really does that. We don't have a physical representation of a person who actually admits to being the ultimate pookie. So we'd love to know how this came about. So first of all, did you grow up in Milwaukee altogether?
Yep, born and raised in Milwaukee.
Born and raised in Milwaukee. Okay, cool. How was your family life like as a child? Were you
Well,
you had a lot of siblings?
Yeah, so my dad.
Before he get the cooking, this is a nightmare of a lineup. Shout out to JP if you're in the chat. Salute. This woman on OF, that wig is busted up here with JP. This, like the dude said, this ought to be fun.
Yeah, it's all gas, no brakes. See how JP looked at it? She said, OF, his mouth was all open. He said, oh. JP said, that's a bet. And he'll win. JP will mess around and smash her cheeks and make a video.
So my dad, he got 14 kids.
Your dad has 14 kids?
Yeah, he got 14.
How many baby mamas?
He got 5 baby mamas. Now, me, my 2 little sisters, not supposed to be here.
What does that mean?
I grew up into I was born into some foul play. Like my dad was with another woman. And
Okay.
he was like, that was like wifey. And every time he had kids with her, he was having kids. My mama was the side.
Oh, your mama was the side.
Yeah, so he
Okay.
ended up having three kids with my mama.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, so you never really had an opportunity to have a father figure full time.
Nah.
Do you think that has some type of an impact on your life right now? Do you think it was detrimental to you?
I think my dad was the most masculine man, and I think that's dope because men in general he's supposed to be out there making more babies and having multiple women.
Man, oh man. So shout out to JP. Like I said, if you're in the chat, show yourself. His daddy had 14 kids. All right. And he said, JP, wow. He said, his mama was the side chick. Acknowledgement. We do have to hold our moms just as accountable as our dads and call it down the middle. So shout out to him for that. That is transparent, but he said he was born into some madness. So we gonna let this go.
But not fathering the children.
I don't think men is designed in essence to father the children like that. I think that's a woman's job. That's why they going with breast milk. I mean, that's why when they get babies, they able to have breast milk because in essence they supposed to take care of the kids. Men supposed to just go out there and create them.
Okay, so there's a lot of people, including myself, who believe that the discipline structure aspect of the man is what makes fatherhood. Do you disagree with that?
Yeah, I disagree that the discipline structure is to that's mainly preferably for black people and especially for black boys. Discipline is to obey the authorities. And when you think about the black fathers only going to teach you to obey. That's why, even though I talk bad about our mamas, black women, but black women gave us that gangsterism in us. They put that bravery to challenge authority.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
This gonna be a long night. Hold on to your seatbelts. God damn. JP, the gynocracy.
Execute Order 66.
Listen, Jay Prince is a gynocratic lieutenant. That is a fact. So, yeah, they gonna say men get too much structure, and mama and them put that gangsterism up in us, and they told us to buck the system, challenge authority. Mama, I told y'all last night, these women need to have very little influence over the children without the man present. That's just it.
And we are off, ladies and gentlemen. We on 10, not 9. Put some spec on Jay Priggity's name. He ain't got no lies to tell none of us. No lies. He about to tell his honest to God's truth. No lies. You hear me telling exactly how he feel, what's in his soul. He believed that a masculine man out here just popping babies and everything. He said that up here with us. He said any man that has whatever man has the most kids, to heck with the context. Whoever got the most kids is the most masculine man. Welcome to poverty thinking.
Would you describe gangsterism? I'm sorry, I don't mean gangsterism.
Yeah.
You know, I never heard. Is that an actual like Webster's term, or is that something?
It's just something. It's
gangsterism.
Yeah, it's just something we grew up. You know, it basically is like a lawless. You know,
okay.
You operate, even though we lawless, but we still have laws within our own community.
Okay,
like the no snitching rules.
Yeah. Do you believe in no snitching?
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus, what are we doing? We are lawless, but we have laws within the community. What are these laws? No snitching. What does that mean? If you see a civilian get violated, don't say nothing, even if it's by a criminal. Let's keep the community in turmoil. Don't tell the police nothing. Let's not solve any crimes, any deletions. Let's let mass deleters walk the streets with bodies on their hands to grow more emboldened and brazen. Yeah.
What is the laws within this lawless society? What a wild statement. Gynocratic order. Yes, you must get authorization from a top hyena before you do anything. Snitching is bad unless Big Mom tell you to. Yes, that's what we helping y'all decipher this madness, because it's gonna be a lot. Hold on to your chairs. So there we go. Gynocratic order. That's the law within the lawlessness. Here we go.
Would you snitch on a PDF file or no? Would you just let it rock?
I will not snitch on her. I rather do some, handle it a different way.
Okay. So no matter what, you ain't snitching.
I don't believe in snitching.
Okay.
Because I feel like my ego in the way, because I'm going to say, fuck the police. Fuck the laws, but then got to go run to them. So what I tend to do is, let's just say if I commit a crime, I pick and choose the crime I commit. So if I do a bank robbery, that ain't going to do, I could do 2-3 years in prison.
That's all you gonna get for a bank robbery?
Yeah, if it's your first time.
Oh, okay.
As long if you come in there with a note,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That's gonna be about like 2 or 3 years. Now, if you do armed robbery, you know what I'm saying. Now you're getting up to 10 or 15 years.
Oh my God!
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
I'll say this. Us over here at Cart Before the Horse Productions, we do not approve any of these messages. We don't know what the hell JP talking about. We know JP is not a lawyer, nor is he giving legal advice. He's just a ninja on the internet talking. Back to the show.
We second that motion. You heard he gave a disclaimer. In that little stream of madness, there will be much more madness. Stay tuned. He gave a disclaimer. He gave his reasoning. I feel like playing public pretender. He has a valid reason why he won't snitch on a PDF file. He said, because I told you he ain't lying. He said, my ego is in the way. The truth ain't hurt nobody but a liar. He said, I can't because of my pride and my ego. Terrible reason, but it's the truth. He said he a real ninja. He a real ninja boy. He a real street ninja boy.
Yeah, this is rough. Yeah, one snitch. I mean, this is the number one problem with the community. I mean, people not snitching for anything, for the most part. The most heinous stuff, like he said, deletions, PDF. Absolutely. We got to get these people off the streets and out the community if y'all want to save y'all babies. Why in the hell would you want your kids growing up in a community around people that's known PDF? We got to think about this stuff.
Lock them up.
It also depends on your criminal history.
Got it. You know a lot about that. That's what's up. Okay.
It depends on your criminal history. Like my criminal history is shot, so it's a lot of stuff I can't do.
Wait, what does that mean?
I've been arrested 36 times.
Say what?
Yeah.
You've been arrested 36 times?
Yep, 36.
Would you like to include some of those charges?
Well, my first case was a dope case.
How old were you?
I was 18, 19 years old.
Oh, so as soon as you became an adult, you just was out here. Okay.
I went to jail. From I was selling dope in high school. I went to Vincent High School.
Okay.
And then I got kicked out of Vincent High School. Then I went to like a Vincent Outpost. That's like an alternative school.
Okay.
I got kicked out of there for allegedly robbery.
Okay.
And then I went to MATC. And MATC, when I went to MATC, I was selling drugs. Then I started going to jail from there.
Damn. So how much of your life do you think you've wasted in jail?
It was just mainly jail. It'd be like 3 months here, 6 months there. So if you add all that stuff out all the time
Collectively,
I would say small shit about 3 years.
Damn. Yeah, if I had to waste 3 years of my life in jail,
I mean, probably a little bit more. I would give it max at 5, probably.
Oh, you never really calculated it. It's just like,
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Nonetheless, this is the alternative school to prison pipeline. Y'all, we're going to do a documentary on that. From alternative school straight to prison. The rates are staggering. Got to be like 98%. Here we are, especially for the boys. It's wicked work.
Terrible. Want to know what's even worse? Are y'all observing this sister's mannerisms as JP spews out this supreme nuggetry? I'm not seeing her get turned off. She continues to try to make eye contact, and she is not showing body language of disgust. I don't know if y'all are seeing this. She done cracked a little sensual smile every now and again. He talked about being a D-boy. She liked that. She leaned into him. Come on, Nug. For the win. I hate it. But you can't hate the players. You can't hate the game. Nug-Nug go always win.
I never really calculated, but it'd be like 3 months here, 6 months there. But the women, they love that shit. You know, you love them.
How do you feel about that?
Well, jail people.
Yeah.
I don't even like it for like one of the person I'm talking to now. He just went to jail, and I don't know how to feel about that because my dad he was in jail when I was younger.
Now it explains it. Keep going.
Yeah, he went to jail when I was 3 years old. Got out when I was 16. But I said I was to go deal like with the jail stuff, like paying money on the phone and stuff like that. Like I don't want to do.
You supposed to do that. You supposed to.
Oh, but that's not something that I did. My mom didn't do that for my dad, so why do I have to do that for another man? So that just makes me. I get it. I got to support him and be there for him. I'm there for him, but I don't like it. But yeah.
This is why I say that you have to do that. Because at the end of the day, we gonna be the niggas y'all call, right? So all y'all black women be saying, I'm gonna call such and such and when we pull up, what do you think we going? We gonna go either we gonna die or we going to prison. So when y'all say that y'all got this is why
well, let's stop them.
Hell!
That went over y'all head. Huh.
Execute Order 66.
I told y'all Jay Prince is a gynocratic lieutenant. If not a general, 5-star maybe. All right. He said, who y'all call when it's time to crash out?
Yeah!
Who you call? Not the Ghostbusters. Nug-Nug in them. He said, you gonna call me. And when I show up, I'm prepared to go to jail or hell. All right. It don't matter. And y'all know that's what you get. That's the standard. I mean, here we are.
We acknowledge that JP's thoughts are not our thoughts, but god dang it, he cooking up something. And it's unfortunate, it's edible. He cooking. True. He just is saying the JP. This is why he's like a weird anti-hero. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, you name him out there. What's that DC guy with the swords that's all ugly and covered in red? Him. He's like an anti-hero. He ain't good, you know, but he serves a purpose. He said, I'm crashing out. I am the crash out. Whenever, you know, somebody trying to tow your car, shout out to your Deadpool. That's JP like a Nug-Nug Deadpool. Whenever the tow goat come to get your car and you call JP showing up and he causing havoc. It's true. He is of great use to the gynocracy. Preach on, JP. Preach on.
I feel as though y'all supposed to support us in these indifferences because we be the niggas that's gonna, when y'all one call, that's all. We pull up and then we gonna die or go to jail. So you got to pay for that. That's your security. We your security. So we get booked. Why not put money on our books? At least make it. We don't want to be there. But a lot of times, most niggas is in prison and jail because of a chick. Outside of the, you know, the other shit. But,
the thing is, he don't believe in like one person. I feel like you gotta have multiple females, and it's just. So I feel like, and I'm the youngest, so I feel like you should have these other girls do it. Why do I have to pay?
You're all supposed to do it.
Oh, they can do it. I don't have to do anything because I'm supposed to be the youngest. I'm supposed to be just working on me, myself, and I. They supposed to be doing the stuff, not me.
See,
that's how I feel. And plus, because we only been talking for 2 months, I don't feel like I should be doing all of this at 2 months. Like,
oh damn, you've been together for 2 months and you gotta like put money on the books and all that. So let me ask you this: even though homeboy wasn't in jail when you met him, I feel like there is a type that typically ends up in jail. Are you attracted to homeboys that end up in jail? Is that what preheats the oven for you? You sure? Nah, you can't even keep your face straight. I see teeth slipping.
to jail back then, so I already know.
So you might go again. Homeboy, look, Jay Prince just told you he got arrested 36 times.
But like it would happen for him.
Picture.
So another female. That's how he got put up in jail. So, I don't know. It just was.
You see how females.
Yeah, look at her. She loved them Nug-Nug meats.
If it's real, we salute it. If it's fake, we expose it. Yeah, the message hit different when you actually live it. Nug in the cut. Bonquisha got opinions at Nug in the cut. Yeah. Bonquisha got opinions at Nug in the cut. Bonquisha got opinions. Ay, be breaking down culture while the world steady tripping. Ay.
Look at her face. She can't stop smiling. Like the dude said, that oven preheated. That was a good one. She's sitting there, that thing on 350, waiting to put a cake in.
Shoots a baby batter all up and through her. Here we are. The data is undefeated. It is tragic. It is, but it's an observable reality. After this conversation, JP should have, let's get down to it. He should have zero chance of, having his way physically with this woman. That ain't the case. JP liable to get them cheeks. JP love telling his poon hound stories. He's like, yeah, I was hunching on my boy's girl doing a house party in the bathroom. He loves that, and Bonquisha love it too.
But I'm here though. I'm here for him. I'm here to support him. Like I'm like tomorrow, let's go some physically. Like I'm here, but I don't feel like I should be doing this. I feel like, well, at 2 months and being the youngest, you want to have multiple females. I feel like I should be doing the things that I'm doing.
Well, at the end of the day, a man's supposed to have multiple females.
See,
I think that
I don't like that.
Well, because
then they make it to like y'all have multiple females and we can't have multiple niggas. Even though I don't have sex with multiple niggas.
double standards out here for real.
But, sure, I just feel like we both do this.
I think it's feminine for a man to be with one woman. Oh damn! I think a man that ends up with one woman is feminine.
Okay, so for all of the married men who decided to make an honest woman out of their wives or are thinking about that, you think they're feminine?
I think they're gay.
You think they're
not gay, but not like not that they less of a man to me.
Okay. Wait.
Holy hell.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
Shout out to JP. His thoughts ain't really nobody's thoughts. Thank God JP don't have any institutional power to make any rules, but those are his thoughts. All right. If you got a one woman man, you are weak.
And sassy. Ain't nobody safe from JP's wrath. I knew something was coming. And every time he make these wild statements, he be having this ish-eating grin. He's like, yeah. Because he be looking for the smoke. Shout out to Mr. X. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. We up here two married men. See, hold up. We got to draw attention to these things. This is how you be unbothered. Glove don't fit. So just let it slide. That's why. Yeah, let's see. He'll back it up. What you got, JP?
Yeah, he up here like.
Don't make me the president of the United States of America. I'll put some shit in order. It'll be a new world order around this motherfucker. And I'm just saying.
And Will?
So multiple females could be gay only because to like protect themselves from females could be gay. Men talk to multiple females could be gay only because to like protect themselves from.
You think it's like beard? Okay, no, I understand that part of it. So yeah, I completely disagree. I'm not.
And now look at JP. He like, no. So if y'all missed it, she said the opposite. So JP said if you married or if you got one woman, he thinks something wrong with you. And then Bonquisha said, no, if you got multiple women, she think you zesty. JP said, nah, that impossible. Couldn't be, nah. Hey, JP, what you got now?
She threw it right back at you. Salute to the OF Wild Hyena. Yeah, JP ain't like that. He's like, what you trying to say? Yeah, JP can't take it like he could dish it out now. That's one of his deals. He ain't like that. So he got all serious. He's like, wait a minute. You don't think so kindly of me. See. It's getting a little tense.
I completely disagree. I'm not saying that men should or shouldn't be monogamous, right? There's no one who can substantiate what's right or wrong, right? But I don't think that any particular archetype is just like monolithic. Like all dudes who decide to have a wife and their family are less masculine. Some people would say that that's the most masculine thing you can do is to protect and support your family and build on your legacy.
what make you a man is your dick. And who determines that is the nature. Your nature. When you look at it, they say you like old girl. Once you, let's say I like you, and I pipe you down. Okay, eventually I'm gonna want another woman. And if and let's say you bring another woman that look good as you, yeah, I do want to fuck both of y'all. So that's.
I remember when I lost my mind. Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind.
This getting crazier by the minute. JP said your manhood is in your meat. Rest in peace to Godfather. That is Nug-Nug language 101.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Just meat. Only meat. No murk. All right. Here we are. Like Mr. Walker said, he tell no lies. He can only confess his truths.
This is Hood Logic. JP is one of my uncles to a degree. Same mannerisms. JP one kind of a one-off. Similar thought process. That whole your manhood is in your meats. I despise it. Toxic. Oh, I can hear all my uncles and the women just nasty. Just the hood is full of perversion. Everybody's trying to hunch on something. Like they look for any reason to hunch in the hood. I swear to goodness, you could. I got stories, man. It's just wicked. JP said, the more cooter catter you get, the more of a man you are. That is hood poon hound logic 101. The ninja get the most cooter catter is the top ninja. You could be homeless. You be have 2 pair of drawers to your name, but as long as you hunching, you him. We've seen it. We've seen it. Rest in peace to my boy Bondi. Like, shit is what it is. Just be a hunch monster.
And shout out to Didi. He says that hair helmet is diabolical. Hey, y'all. Yeah, I don't know, but she seems to be getting warmed up as this is going on, so we're going to keep an eye on it.
Skin steamy.
I think that we was created with 3 million of sperms, right? How one woman gonna take all that dick? Is you cool? Unless you could date.
Could take it. But that's like if I'm addicted to you, then yeah, I could take it too.
No, I would get tired of hitting you the same time. Like men would get tired.
I don't know how, because that's fun. I can do different positions, all type of stuff. Y'all
this is foreplay.
I don't believe all y'all be. How we make it boy? I would never believe.
So I do agree with Jay Prince on that. Most females think that their kitty is superior. However, it's generally mid. Almost always just mid. Like that's about the best you're gonna get. There's females who really think that they have that slay. Nah, not really. That's a common misconception amongst females. They think that they overvalue many things, and their kitty is one of the main things that they overvalue. And I've seen them fumble a lot of situations based on either the actual value of when a dude gets it, or they fumble it by miscalculating what they'll be able to leverage for it. Those are both something that females need to understand, that even though men really enjoy pounding, what they want more is a female who's not annoying, a female who doesn't nag, a female who understands when I need alone time, a female that will support me instead of compete with me. That's what men typically desire from women. Confusing, I know, but look, I'm just telling you this. Yeah, but this how you win. This how you win. Men typically will stay with them for a while if a kitty's great, because it's hard to find that goodness like that. But after a while, you do get acclimated to it. So the female has to offer a lot more to keep that attention.
Yeah, because eventually, I'm gonna be picturing your cousin on that sister.
See, why would you want to do that? Like, that's so disrespectful.
But because it's mainly because I'm tired of hearing it, and you bring your family around.
So you don't want to hit my cousin.
Absolutely, don't bring her around.
Wow.
Now that is crazy right there.
So you mean to tell me niggas don't be hitting cousins and sisters?
It ain't crazy. It's the truth. I think y'all need to really have a notebook out. JP's thoughts is a lot of ninjas' thoughts, unfortunately, especially in the depths of the hood. Absolutely. This is clockwork. So he ain't lying.
JP and his wild self, he up here putting on a Pookie Get the Draws Masterclass. I have told y'all, brothers out there in the date market, as fast as you can. You need to bring sexual tension into the room. You're not there to be her friend. You know why you done walked up on her and asked her for her name, number, and Instagram. Whatever y'all do nowadays, you know why. See what JP did? JP said, hey, take notes. JP said, I'm gonna get tired of hunching on you after I'm just jamming meat in you. And that was a challenge to a Bonquisha like this. She said, no, you not. She said, because I'll be out here effing. That was her response. She didn't say, She didn't say, oh, you know, that's too. She said, you ain't gonna get tired of this coup de kata. I'll be effing. I know tricks and things. It's sealed. No matter what conversation takes place after this, JP got an end. He gonna get the he gonna get the number. He gonna say, you said I won't get tired. Show me. He gonna win.
That's like me going to your best friend or something. Or
how
would you feel?
Well, I ain't gonna lie.
What you feel?
You gonna get pocket. Well, you can't do what I do. That's the problem. But there's certain stuff that you can do that I cannot do.
That's the break of me and my family like relationship. Like
there's absolutely a double standard, right?
There's double standard.
There's absolutely a double standard, but it's there for a reason. I think that just like men are expected to be chivalrous, and females are not. There is no female version of chivalry. We're expected to be providers, for most part, right? There are some females who are going to do things like when it comes to shoveling snow, mowing grass, fixing stuff at the house. We just do that, right? We don't expect women to do certain things. We expect y'all to do some feminine things around the house. And it is what it is. There's always been a double standard. There's nothing wrong with it. We're built very differently for a reason. We're not supposed to do the same things. We're not supposed to be equal. It doesn't mean that men or women are necessarily greater. It just means we're very different. When it comes to powerful, yeah, men are absolutely more powerful, but it doesn't mean that we think that we're better than you. To me, I don't know. I think Jay Prince might have a different answer, but for me, I feel like coexisting with the female that actually is willing to get on your program is a very peaceful thing. And the average man craves that. I personally, this is why I disagree with you, T. I think that women are more powerful. Women have a longevity power. Men have immediate power. Okay, men just want to get the touch. Okay, I'm gonna win. But her power come in that if you see me putting the pause on her, you, him, and the whole world gonna hop. She could turn our whole gang against us just by her being feminine, manipulating.
By her just being a woman. Right. It's not diverse. So you see this woman hit me, all y'all gonna do is laugh and crack up. Right. So I think their power come in longevity, and they have more of an impact because they can manipulate our team and manipulate it and have us infighting. Most niggas in the ghetto die because of women. We could all be sitting up here and be cool.
Mm-hmm.
She could come up here and just and one thing about these women, when they come around a bunch of dudes, they look and see who kind of the softest, who the strongest, who's such. And what they usually do, they do this divide and conquer thing, like we had on the platform with Bo. They did. She was like, she figured out who's what and who what. So she play us all against each other before.
He is describing hood dynamics. Once again, there's not no lies, but this is the bottom 5% of men operating on this frequency. Just poon hounds, thirsty for coup de kata, fighting and will delete men over coup de kata. Coup de kata is breath and water and life and everything to these men, and he ain't lying.
Characters like Fleece Johnson, I almost said it didn't work. Characters like Fleece Johnson and Pookie's like JP. You heard Fleece, huh? Booty is more potent than water. Nug-Nug shares a similar sentiment. Coup de kata more important than air, more important than the food and the water that you drank. That's how they move. They are coup de kata motivated. They don't have any self-motivation. That's why he unresourceful and broke and down bad and crusty. But he's motivated by that coup de kata. He's going to do, say, and act in a way that gets him coup de kata on his level. And he's always successful.
And shout out to Postman, says celebrating the anniversary, fellas, replay game.
Oh, congratulations, brother. Enjoy the missus. Enjoy your day. There we go.
Appreciate you, brother.
You know it. This woman just sitting up here while we all up there fighting and killing each other. That's how powerful they is. And it works every time.
Okay. No, I can understand that. Women absolutely cause conflict. There's plenty of men who have lost their lives based on, either money, but plenty of times women will absolutely get you in trouble. It's been the great demise of people who, from kingpins to executives to your regular everyday Joe. It's always been an issue because men have put a value on women that I think is overinflated. So even though I say that women overinflate their value, it can only exist because men support that notion. If men understood that no, it's really not that deep, then I don't think it would be that issue.
Well, I will fight you over a woman that I like.
Okay.
I would, because I know if I fight you, don't let me win. I know she's gonna give me some booty there. That's how that's our currency, because a lot of men think that you can have money to get
Look at her
women
smiling.
desire the masculinity. She want to see if you could protect. So you can't just tell a woman, "Oh, I'm gonna protect you," and never have to protect. She want to know you able to do it. So, like, I remember one time, like, to get it, I wanted this one girl. Now I was telling my cousin over there, we were supposed to be playing a game, but this motherfucker tried to hit her for real. So I was like, dog, go there, get on her nerves right quick. I'm gonna come up there, play. I'm gonna act like you gonna let me beat you up.
Oh, that's like that joint they did in the beginning of the Enough movie, but Jennifer Lopez.
I never
pushed up on her. He got his mans to go be a jerk, and then he came and saved the day, Captain Saberho, and then
and we ended up fighting for real.
Oh, word?
Yeah, because he actually wanted her too.
Yeah.
And so we ended up fighting for real.
So I want to kind of change gears a little bit. I know you did mention that, your father was not there. Or do you think, how much impact do you think that had on your current philosophies and ideals right now?
What type of impact? About him not being there?
Yeah.
He was sort of there. Once I got older, my dad did the most masculine thing a father could do. Well, other fathers just say they would do this, but when it comes to that, they will never did it.
Mm-hmm.
When my mama and family them fought him and beat him up and try to take his kids away from him, he went in his car. Granted, me and my two little sisters, we was in the car, and we was in my auntie car, and my daddy got in his car and ran like 100 miles an hour, smacked back the car. My auntie had to jump on top of us to save us. If she would never did that, we all would have been dead, granted. But she ended up breaking her back been damaged ever since then. And I thought my dad was, at first when I was a kid, listening to the other side, from their side, I thought he was the worst man on the planet. But as I got older and started saying that somebody came and tried to take my kids, it's one thing in CPS and they barely could get away with it. Your family coming in and try to take my kids away from me, you had that coming.
So wait, didn't he put you all in danger by trying to?
I don't care. At that point, my dad did my dad said he felt like if I can't have my kids, can't nobody have them. And I would have felt the same way.
What? No, but
I would have felt the same way.
He endangered you. He could have taken all of you out at the same time.
Yeah, but I had to remove my emotions from that and look at and think outside of me and look at the whole situation. If you got kids, the state not coming up take your kids. Your baby mama, cousins, and them don't whoop your ass. You already know they beat you up. Your ego shot right now, and then they still hauling your kids out your house. They not the state, and then so you gonna feel like, hey, if when he said if I can't have my kids, can't nobody have them, I understood it, because I think I don't know what I would do, but I think I got his blood in me heavy. I probably would have did the same thing.
I remember when I lost my. Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind.
You turning her off, JP. That Kudakata getting dry now. She said, "Nah, let's stick on the foreplay conversations. It's getting too dark." Hell, JP said, "My daddy did 100 miles per hour and slammed into the car with the babies in it. Said, if I can't have my kids, nobody can." All right, and it was honorable according to JP.
And want no car seat or any type of safety restraints. Understand that. That's why he says aunt had to dive across, I guess, so they didn't go flying out the windshield. And his aunt back still messed up to this day because of that. But nevertheless, even though this unhinged male done got beat up by folks and put his other kid's life in serious jeopardy, JP identifies that most traumatic event as the most masculine display he has ever seen. this is the not so funny side of JP. This is when we started talking about he need to come out back and take a look at the pretty flowers. Cause God, and you hear him, he proud of this. He like, I would have did it too. The host like JP talking about putting children's lives in danger. Like, oh, it is what it is. I'm a real ninja boy.
So, all right. So how many kids do you have?
Me? Yeah. I got 3 and about 4 possibles now. I got 1 on the way. I got that 1 on the way.
That's very confusing to the opposite. Wait. What is break that down, please? How do you this sound like spades? You said 3 and 4 possibles.
Yeah. So I got 1 in Mississippi. I had met her a few years back when we was living in Milwaukee. And I had met her at the caregiving job. And she from Mississippi. I'm talking about she came in my house cleaning up, bam. And she told me she came up here with her dude. But her dude can't have kids. And so we got to start linking up and stuff. She came by my crib. And she said, you better wear a condom because I'm extremely fertile. I said, I'm going to wear a condom. Oh, my God. And so she kept putting the condom on her thighs. I said, okay, just put it on. She put it on. I did about 3 strokes. You already know when it's tight, it's going to pop. And I was like, you want me to take it out? She's like, she didn't say nothing. She kept just pulling me inside of her. I said, fuck it, you know me, nigga. Once that spit hit my dick, I was all in there.
Okay, long as it wasn't no stuffing involved, it was she cooperated. All right, so that's 1. But then you got 2. How many baby mothers do you have for the possible 7 kids?
So I got I was friend zoned for 10 years, and friend zone, like I was real close to this woman, and
so you were just an orbiter the entire time.
I was been a flunky for her for 10 years, like, and then I finally stood up to her. I did a live video on it. I finally stood up.
This is crazy.
That's all she care about. Cannon, pump, and pump. Cannon, pump, and pump.
This is wild. JP is like the male diamond. Yeah, y'all was trying to, all these other analogies. This is Debraka in male form. It's pretty much that simple. You know, it's all perversion. The demon. So it is what it is, JP. You got the spirit of perversion. He's sitting here talking about, after about 3 strokes, that condom gonna break after about 3 or 4 strokes. And once I felt that cudicata, that meat to meat.
No bread, no water, just meat.
He said the rest was history.
Ooh, that meat to meat. Yeah, not like it. JP, I ain't telling the truth. I told you. I said 2 or 3 sessions. JP said 2 or 3 strokes. He said couple low end torque strokes. And listen, he touching something. It baffles because he be wrong and right at the same time. It's an enigma. He touching on something. It getting her weenie drunk. Like he said, after a couple strokes, he's like, "You want me to keep it on?" She can't even talk. She just like, it is what it is. Whatever, have your way, Nug-Nug. And you're like, all right, don't need this, don't need that. Here we go.
Man, raw dog.
Girl, I'm talking body to body, G to G.
Up to her, I told her how I felt. I said, man, this is making me feel weak, making me feel feminine. I don't suggest no man to sign up to be no motherfucking woman's friend. If that woman do not want to give you no ass, get out there. Don't try to stick around because you can't not picture that mind. You don't want to let that booty go out your mind. No, let her go. Don't try to do nothing else. But she called me the other day. And not the other day, but a few weeks ago. And she was like, we just talking. I was like, you don't got but 2 kids? And she's like, I know, I want to have me another one. I was like, man, that's crazy that you say you want another one, because I'm trying to start my own welfare system. And I'm trying to create me some more babies. And then one thing led to another. And she said, you want to give me a baby? I said, quit playing with me. You serious? She's like, yeah, I'm dead serious. I done told my family about it and everything. They trying to convince me not to do it. Woo, out the bam. I said, if you said, hell yeah, I'll give you a baby. What the fuck?
Yeah, you've been waiting for 10 years.
Yeah,
You've been in queue the entire time. Yeah. All right. Do you think that someone...
Man, this is too much. JP said he was in the friend zone for 10 years. Ladies, listen. Friends, huh? What? How many of us have them? JP said 10 years he sat around, and one day she said, I want to have a baby, and you the closest ninja in proximity. So I'm going to throw this cudicata on you raw. And he said, well, I don't mind if I do.
Straight like that. And fellas, pay attention. And I don't care. Any brother out there, your lady friend got a male bestie, it's JP. I don't care. Oh, she could tell y'all they've been friends for 7, 8, 9. JP said he was in the friend zone for 10 years. And he got the ultimate prize. He didn't get no little side action cheeks on the sneak tip. She called him and said, "Pop a baby up in me, bestie." Absolutely freaking egregious. Egregious.
Cute. The entire time. Yeah. All right. Do you think that someone would call that a feminine act?
Being a friend zone?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was very feminine in that situation.
Okay. So what would make you want to have 7 kids? And so you still answer the question, how many baby mothers you think there are?
So I got 1, 2, 3.
You don't know offhand?
I got 3 and about 3 possibles.
3 and 3 possibles? So you did have 2 children with one.
2 children with one.
That's it, but only once. Everybody else is all kind of.
Well, my youngest at the time, right now, I had 2 of her, but she off one of them.
Oh man! So I did want to ask about this situation. How is it possible for you to be able to afford to care for 7 children?
So I got a food truck.
Okay.
And so with my food truck, I'm waiting on my taxes. I got the custody of my kids, so I'm forget them 10 bands coming up this month.
Wait, 10 bands?
Yeah.
Wait, like the
10 bands from them taxes.
The taxes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so at least you got custody.
Yeah, I got full custody of
3. But you still got 4 more that's like.
Yeah, well, I got 1 on the way. Well,
so you won't stop?
No, I don't plan on stopping.
So how many children do you just gonna keep doing it?
Until God say that's enough, JP.
Really? Okay. All right. So you don't feel like this is irresponsible? Men typically all right, I'll be honest with you, man.
I do what God call me to. I do what God tell me to do, not what man say to.
Do you think that's God?
Man.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
JP, we got to be real. We talking about the babies. We started off the show tonight talking about all them babies that just got deleted down in Shreveport today. 8 children. Similar situation, an unhinged father. We got to make sense of this. He said, how you going to take care of them? You start talking about, you're getting taxes back. We got to stop for a second, man.
He said, the guy said, how you providing? Righteous question. Right on. He said, I got a food truck. No, you're not providing. Down extremely bad. You up here. Ain't nobody gonna say I'm gonna say it. It's 2026. How do you know JP is down bad? He got on a Ross Dress for Less bargain rack Tommy Hilfiger shirt on. When last time you seen a Tommy Hilfiger shirt from the daggone early 2000s? That's all we need to know. It ain't superficial. That's a clear determining factor. JP, you ain't got it. And that 10 wax, I see y'all 10 racks with 3, 4 kids ain't a lot. A bull-ish. That 10 racks, they about to be balling and stunt like nobody's business. I'm here for the madness. It's going down. JP, please, he need to get his channel back. I need to see this level of ignorance. JP about to put rims on that hot dog truck.
That's giving you those voices in your head?
No, yes, because God, no, he didn't give me that voice. He gave me the semen. Man didn't give me no semen. So how could man tell me not to have kids when he's not the one that gave it to me? God gave me this sperm, and God put it in these women's hearts. And to love me and to be willing to give me the ultimate femininity that a woman could give a man is to lay on her back to let me put this raw dick all up in her and to shoot semen up in her. And then
hold on. Don't let's stop there. The greatest honor a woman can give me. This is coming from El Grande Nug-Nug himself. He's telling y'all it's the greatest honor. He said, God gave me to see the life and God told me whatever. So when y'all women say, well, why don't y'all talk about the daddies? Why ain't y'all, chasing Nug-Nug down? Y'all just heard him. Y'all got to take that up with God Almighty. We ain't that damn powerful. Nug-Nug is under instruction of God, from God. And y'all telling us to intervene. I think not. That's God's plan. I'm like, not got nothing to do with us. We can talk to Bonquisha till you keep your legs closed. All right.
You heard that, science. JP said, how you gonna regulate what I'm doing? He said, quote, I'm writing down JP's quotes now. JP said, man didn't give me this ski. He said, God gave me this ski. I does what I see fits with it. And the truth, how many times have I said that, sisters? Salute to the wild and wonky character that's JP for keeping it a buck. He ain't got no lies to tell you like a Mike Tyson. Maybe wild what he say, but it's the truth. What have I keep telling y'all women? The greatest honor to a man is for you to give him access to your body. That's it. It's the greatest pleasure a man can have on this earth outside of some wild wonky stuff that he can do. This is it. And he just said it. It's the truth. You can't go to a Nug-Nug, offer him the greatest gift and think you're gonna say, you know what? I ain't gonna do that. That's irresponsible. No, he gonna say, thank you kindly. May I have some more?
To submit their life in their wombs to walk around for 9 months with my baby. God illustrate that. Man didn't do that, so he don't got no input.
Got it. So we've seen you online. You've actually promoted the use of welfare.
Mm-hmm.
Could you explain that?
Oh yeah, I think welfare is a wonderful thing. Now that I got my custody of my kids, I see why black women chose the government over the black fathers. Because at the end of the day, black men can't compete with the government.
So you've applied for welfare yourself?
Oh yeah, I'm on welfare right now. Oh yeah, by the way, I just got $1,000 on my phone stuff.
No, listen. So I'll be honest with you, bro. Men, we typically tell women.
Let's stop for a minute.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
It's just too much. Black men can't compete with welfare. Speak for yourself. All right. If you're a brother out there, if you can't compete with white man's welfare system, you need to go do some real self-evaluation. If you can't compete with a damn access card, an EBT card that get loaded with $500 every month, if you can't compete with a $500 EBT and, whatever, a little Medicare here, a little this, a little that, to hell with that. They talking about bottom dwellers.
I'm going to help finish his statement. JP believes that can't no black man compete with Big Daddy government and at the same time remaining a real ninja boy. Because if you go out here and work on the plantation, i.e. work a job of any sort, JP deems you a lowly, effeminate house ninja. Plain and simple. So that's his logic. I'm help y'all understand. So that's all of it. You can't compete with the government and remain a real ninja. It's impossible in JP's world.
So I'll be honest with you, bro. Men, we typically tell women not to deal with you.
Why?
Right? For plenty of reasons, right? Just because we feel like the remote father is detrimental to our youth. When you look at what the performance is for every measurable metric, that's one thing. For two, it's impossible for you to give them the amount of time that a man would want to be with his children, because there's certain things that he has to witness. We lead by example, and you have at least 4 that can't. 3, being able to afford them. If you saying, all right, I'm on welfare, then okay, I get it, but it's limited as to what type of lifestyle you can provide. 3, quite frankly, it's dangerous. There are, I don't know what your chart looks like, but potentially you could really get people into that kind of danger. And 4, you've been in jail a lot, bro. That means you might be likely to mess up someone's lives or lack responsibility.
One thing a woman gonna know about me, I'm a stone cold killer. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm a hustler. Number 3, I don't tolerate no shit from her or nobody. And number 4, I'm a risk taker. I think risk takers make champions. I think that when you talk to so-called pookies, we more braver than the average man. We like the American government, like the
No.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop. Risk takers. I guess, the wrong risk. There's negative risk and positive risk. I mean, I guess Jeff Bezos was a risk taker when he was starting Amazon in that garage and he had the sign written out in marker. He was taking risk. All right. Going to prison and getting shot at and all this stuff. To hell with those risks.
Different kind of risk, not ninja moment risk that you take striving for greatness. Holy cow, this brother tried to hold JP accountable for his most egregious actions and behavior. He said, you don't think, you could be causing harm? Salute to the brother. He tiptoed around it. He like, you've been in jail a lot. You on welfare. That's only going to give you a certain kind of standard of living. He was preaching. JP's response. He said, I heard you, number one, I'm a stone cold deleter. What that had to do with anything? Number two, what'd he say? I'm a stone cold deleter, number one. Number two, I'm a hustler. All right. Number three, I'm a risk taker. And look at OF Bay. She kind of look a little disgruntled because, it's JP. But listen here. I wouldn't be surprised. JP still up in her book. Little Man in the Boat, he's still humming along.
American military. Everything that I'm doing, the military been doing, the American been doing. It's just that a lot of men, like you say, like y'all type of men that sits up there and do what daddy tell you to do. Because at the end of the day, America is all our daddy. But we the more rebellion ones. We willing to go out there and risk it. We willing to go out there we stand on that corner every day knowing that we finna die or go to jail. And we there faithfully. But men like yourselves, y'all will go to a job and get bitch at that job to the point where your voice not this deep at work. You're gonna mile up your voice. You're gonna talk like this. Hi, my name is Jola Gavin. you're gonna sound like that. You're gonna cut your hair off. You're gonna do what master tell you to do for them 8 to 12 hours and then a lot of times.
Hold on.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
It's compounding. Ignorant. We stand on that corner risking deletion in prison. It's not triumphant. It's not. It's not. I can't. I'm just going. I can't.
But see, Mr. X know for sure is he won't stop. I told y'all, if you have a responsible job, you hear him. You working for that. He said the United States all our daddy, but us real ninjas, boy, the field ninjas, boy, we more rebellious, we more cool, we more hip, we more rough around the edges, women like that. It sucks that he's telling some truth. And look, this sister next to him, it's a whole case study. He's telling the truth. She ain't got none. She does not feel inclined in the slightest to butt in and correct him. She go off, Pookie King.
Depends on your job. You can't come on this with something like this, a podcast, and speak the way I can, because if it get back to their job, even though you off the clock, you still a representation of them. You're not representing yourself. You the representation of them. So I wouldn't want to live a life. We already black people. We gotta live a life and follow all these rules and stuff. But I live in a state of freedom. I get to be myself. And it's not about being a real nigga. It's just about I'm able to just be. The best trip I ever took was a state of freedom in my mind. That's the best place that you could ever visit. I could be with her, and we could just be sitting up there just holding each other, talking to each other. Wake up. What time you want to wake up? About 3, 4 o'clock at the morning. Very much. Then you know how to read. I just sit between her thighs and watch her reading Sister Soldier books all day. We just conversate about all kinds of shit.
All right, so see, he is the type of woman.
Look at him. Pookie strikes again. Keep your daughters. Y'all wonder why so much hunching going in the hood? We had the woman up here, Arab Quisha. She said, y'all don't know Zo Poppy. He said, he really romantic. Y'all just see him online acting up. She said, I promise y'all, He's different in that they get a little different. Even Pookie Nug can be romantic, if you will. I don't know.
Oh, this is awesome in the worst way. JP said after a hot session of raw hunching, he said he gonna lay between her thighs and let her read Sister Soldier books to him. Like, I don't even know if Sister Soldier got any books, but JP said she gonna be reading those books as he lay between her thighs. Sensual. She's envisioning this. She's like, meat, and some intimacy, just hunching and hunching and hunching. That's all it. That's all it is. He didn't got the hug. It's over. JP gonna get the draws. Put a one in the chat if y'all mad that JP gonna get these draws. God.
Money.
And shout out to Brother Milton with the 10 ball. Says, aren't you a feminine house ninja if you're dependent on the government?
No, you a rebel. He a real ninja, Milton.
Man.
You a liar.
Yeah. You are correct, Milton. You are correct.
So see, he is the type of woman he's the type of man that warms up the oven. I know it. I want to ask you one more thing, and then we're gonna probably close this out. You've had a lot of contention with Black women lately, right? Could you explain why that is and what you think the problem behind that is?
Black women, by me being a welfare baby, I suppose a lot of stuff that was said about Black fathers. And when they say Black men were deadbeats and Black men ain't shit, first off, Black men always have been in the home. The Black man never left. His role changed. So a baby daddy, he has more power because he's the father of the kids. He's the father of the home. So what happened was she got rid of that one piece and she got a 4-piece special. So she got rid of the baby fathers and the step dummies came, which we call stepfathers. So in the government, the government is the chicken breast. The stepdaddy is the wing. The stepdaddy is the thigh. The baby daddy, because he still gonna have to pay child support. So he the wing. And everybody next
JP. And he dead serious. Look at him. That's the part. He dead serious. But this analogy is horrible. I mean, it don't even, I'm trying to keep up. It don't even make sense. We talking chicken breast, chicken feet, chicken ass, chicken beaks. What?
Who the chicken gizzard? Yeah, I don't know. Stepdaddy the thigh, baby daddy the wing, some ninja the breasts. I don't freaking know. I don't know what JP talking about. If you think you follow them, you're a liar too. I think this is one of JP's tricks. I think he's trying to fool us. Yeah, JP. I don't know. You just talking about pieces of chicken.
community, the family is like the leg, and everybody in society gonna feel sorry for her. And those are like the sides, the macaroni and cheese baked with cheddar and Swiss cheese at the time, right? And so now she got her a 5-piece special by eliminating that one. So if you look at it, she really ain't wrong. And so a lot of stuff that Black women have said about Black men negatively, I was raised up. We are the Black men that was created by Black women. And I'm not saying that when I say we feminine, I'm not saying that we gay or nothing like that. What I'm saying is we have a feminine upbringing. And I think that people be bullying on us Black men that come from the ghetto, because at the end of the day,
execute order 66.
JP conflates so much stuff. It's hilarious. All right. So he think all men from the ghetto is like him and stay from the ghetto. Well, like we told him many times up here, JP, we come from the same place you come and got some of the same exact experiences. So, and we are damn near the same age. Somehow we separated. We outgrew the godnocracy. So you sitting here, it's just mind blowing.
I don't know where to start. JP won't let up. He would not let up.
He said so much stuff I can't even remember.
He first he came up here trying to impress his sister, talking about conflating. First, he said, you know, I'm a real ninja. I'm a stone cold blooded deleter. I'm a hustler. Now his last statement, now he a victim. He said, yeah, the rest of the world be bullying us black men from the projects. Ninja, what? Now you a victim. First, you was the baddest ninja walking. Big bad Leroy Brown, the baddest Nug-Nug in the whole daggone town. 10 minutes later, I'm a victim. Folks don't like me. It's because you terrible for the group. You're a detriment.
Black men that come from the ghetto, because at the end of the day, you put us in a feminine foundation. You put us there.
And that's what he said. He said he's the product of the gynocracy.
Execute Order 66.
Y'all must understand, some of these young men are like Frankenstein experiments gone wrong. Like quite literally. It's like a Frankenstein made by Bonquisha with these YNs with the poo shiesties running up in the stores, looting and taking over. These are Frankensteins. JP, they were created by whoever they mama, the gynocracy, you know, all that. So there's no lies.
At all. Again, the wicked, dare I say, brilliance of JP. He's saying the loud part, the quiet parts out loud. Salute him for that. This is the truth. You can't debate that. Shout out to the Frankenstein, crash out Nug-Nugs. What has Bonquisha created?
Y'all fought against our fathers. You in the government, y'all fought against them. And so we was the sons. I was that son that you told the government that you could be his father and his mama. And so I think that black women is getting karma because we are their karma. Because now when you kicked out when you put my daddy through that shit, remember you had the family jump him to the point where he said, fuck it, and you destroyed his life. So now when I grew up, I became your karma. Everybody in the ghetto is your karma. So when you seen us shooting each other and you're not proud of your sons, or your sons is, I guarantee you, sons is beating up their mamas now, disrespecting their mamas now. It will never happen if they had their daddy. When you sign it up, when you chose the government to lead you, it will never happen. But we are your karma. So I tell black women to deal with it.
Got it. You had
Hell, that's deep. That's deep, JP. That's philosophical, brother. I didn't know you can get on the intellectual wave like that, but is this the gynocracy's karma? All the deletion in the streets and the incarceration and all this madness. What have she done?
Yes. I second that motion. I believe we have said it up here. Shout out to OG Richard Media. It's the karma. I agree. There, no bad deed goes unpunished. Bonquisha, these adult women with adult brains made these adult decisions to move in this manner. That's the part that triggers me about the gynocracy and JP calling it out. They are the victors when it serves them, and whenever it serves them to be a victim, then they are that. And they'll just play that into the end of their days. But no. Take responsibility in these Frankenstein Nug-Nugs you have created, Bonquisha and Nug-Nug. You created DJ Princess. He said that he is a product of a side chick. He said it. It's true, and it's sad.
Yes. And then shout out to OG Richard. Like he said, there's good karma and bad karma. Most people just recognize the bad, but Bonquisha, there is some good karma when they get some of their offspring end up a Gavin X or a Mr. Walker or, you know, somebody exceptional or whatever the case. Then they, you know, that maybe the 15, 20% of their offspring, and they can sit there and try to, you know, but no, the majority is what it is. So they can't, and they have very little to do with the results. Let's get that understood, besides pushing people out their kudakata. But that's a whole nother story. But, you know, some of the parents get good karma because this ain't, JP is not what most people turn out to be.
There you go. I agree, Mr. X. I believe we should be, fall into the category of good karma. But I don't know. I don't think I'm good karma to none of my blood relatives. I am the wrath, baby.
But we are your karma. So I tell black women to deal with it.
Got it. You had something to say? We're going to wrap it up now, but what are your thoughts after hearing all of this?
He can't take it.
Like the karma part. I don't know. I just feel like Milwaukee, based like us, it's based off like single women already here. So, and they want the government money and everything, like the food stamps stuff. But I don't know. The father part, what you say, it depends on the father and how like their mindset and stuff. Because some men, they could just be like, it could be their ego. They don't want to take care of no kids at all. Like they just want to be out here, it's like to get the kids, and they just only want to give you the money. They only want to give you money. They don't want to spend time with you, as a father should. Like they only just want to give you materialistic stuff and just things. I just feel like, yeah.
So we're going to stop it there. All right, that was pretty much the most of it. JP got his thoughts out, and he was up here cooking, mostly burning the house down. And at the end of the day,
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
His thoughts are not our thoughts, even though we rock with JP, from a distance. We don't have no real smoke for him, but like we said, if we ever build Dar Wakanda, he's definitely not welcome. So it is what it is.
Absolutely not. No. Again, only props I give him because he ain't up here faking. He ain't up here putting on no show. This is genuine JP. He lived by this. He shall perish by what he say. Got to respect it. The truth ain't hurt nobody but a liar. But his truth is dark, and his truth ain't everybody's truth. But it's something there. It's a wicked situation. JP gets some new skills too. I don't know. I'm glad for this punishment because that was entertaining. I need more of it. JP and DeBrocca, my guilty pleasures. Help me, Lord. I need deliverance.
This is wild. Nonetheless, JP, after all that talk, one thing you did not escape is the pit.
Absolutely not. Head first, Ninja.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
How bad has the dating and mating scene gotten when the character that is Jay Priggity for president is up here and we got to sit up here, scratch our heads and say, he kind of right. He kind of owed something. He kind of spit up here. Oh my goodness. Diabolical. I got to know more. Did JP get the draws? Like that's that I'm trying to collect. How can the ninja sit up there? Y'all saw that sister's body language. He sat up there said some of the most egregious things. I'm gonna hunt your cousin. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get tired of your kudakata. All that. And she still was not turned off. When a woman is turned off, she will physically show it. She gonna lean away. She might scoot away. She will make sure she don't give you a smile. She wasn't on that kind of time. She's like, JP, you sound like fun.
That's it. And like you said, JP up here talking wild about having 7, 8 kids. Not a good idea. Unless you are filthy rich, like Mansa Musa or something, you just ain't in position to do it. Like he said, well, his dad had 14 kids and, wasn't in position to take care of them the way he wanted to. So he was about to take them out, rammed into him with a car. We seen the brother earlier today in Shreveport deleted 8 kids. So it seems fun on the surface, but the financial issues can get to a man. And like you said, people start treating you less than a man in front of your kids and people lose their mind.
Yeah, easily. Come on, man. We seen it too much growing up. And as a father, as a husband, as a grown man, we can look back on those unstable creatures, those unstable men and women that we grew up around. Like you said, not being financially stable, ain't about being rich. Nug-Nug, for the most part, 99% of the time, he is not financially stable. Meaning this ninja can't even afford deodorant when he run out. It's deep in the trenches, let alone provide something for his kids. And that sucks. Nug-Nug lying, spitting the truth, lying and lying and lying again because he don't want to say, I can't afford that. I'm unemployed right now. I can't get that for you. So he becomes unhinged, try to do a little wrong, trying to get right, and it never gets right. Seeing it too much.
That part. So that's just a lot more of what we talked about last night. You know, fix the culture or lose the youth, divided community. All right, the babies definitely need help. And make sure y'all go check out last night's show if you didn't. We were up here cooking. It's a lot going on, and we just trying to raise awareness.
It's getting wild. That's why, listen here, I have now categorized dating as dating, mating, and hating, because it's all that. It's just as much hate as it is mating. All right, I don't know so much about dating. Dating might get taken out of it. Welcome to the mating and hating market. We hate hunting all through 2026. Help it, Lord.
So that's what we talked about tonight. Single by choices, Bonquisha and Nug-Nug are FUBAR. All right. And thank God that that's not the majority of us. So it really ain't. It's not a small percentage, but it's the minority. We don't know exactly the number, but it's not the most of us. I don't know many ninjas like JP.
Thank the Lord. The unfortunate part is they are out mating us. That's the problem. Good old wholesome brothers out here making a living, getting themselves together, you know, building the best version of themselves. They ain't out here having babies because they are responsible, trying to get somewhere. But Nug-Nug putting on his crusty black Air Force Ones, his 5-week-old draws, and he going and busting some Kuda Kata down. It's unfortunate.
So here we are. We made it through another show. We appreciate y'all coming through tonight. Shout out to all the sponsors coming through. Brother Milton. Shout out to Sister Dee Dee. Brother Postman, congratulations on your anniversary. Who else we got here? Shout out to Rachel. Shout out to Frederick Howard, come through gifting all the memberships. Brother Ryan. Shout out to Mr. Incredible. Yeah! He one of the big sponsors tonight, along with Uncle Tall.
Big shout out to all the show sponsors coming through like y'all do. Big support from SBC, Cart Before the Horse, Truth Over Lies Nation. Make sure y'all do the one thing that's at no cost. Hit the like button on your way out. Make sure you share this content as well. Get the madness and the lessons within the madness out there to all your friends, frenemies, whole shebang, Nug-Nug and Bonquisha. They all need it. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Make sure you are subscribed to all 3 channels. As I said, Single by Choices, Cart Before the Horse, Truth Over Lies, and make sure you are joining that Patreon for exclusive content and a chance to get some no-cost merch during our giveaways. Shout out to all y'all. We appreciate y'all rocking with us through all of this JP madness. That was a hoot. What a treat.
So we'll be back up here Tuesday for Truth Over Lies. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe on the way out. Until then, I'm Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Cart Before the Horse Productions.
A good evening.
What they ain't wanna hear, but it was real. What accountability? Where it? We just try to build, not tear down the pack. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Don't front, cash out. Support the show. Super chat, let it flow.
SBC Nation, we see y'all. Caught for the horse, stand tall. Digital vibe, single by choice. Consequences. Welcome to the